So where did we leave off? We got out of the cave. We're back at the airship, and I think we did a long rest to recover everything.
Yeah,
Yes.
that makes
I think,
sense.
yeah, I think so.
And we're waiting for the ship. We know that the ship is going to be docking at the cave in I
That
think
was
a day
today.
or two.
Yeah.
So we need to prep what to do next, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Right, yeah. The ship will be returning in like a couple of days, whatever it is.
Okay. Well, it sounded like a couple of people had mentioned that the best way is to sort of ambush the ship as it enters the port, and I kind of agree with that. Like, let let the let the crew offload themselves a little bit because they have to restock the boat with food. Just because they're under mind control or whatever doesn't mean that they don't need to eat. So we were thinking ambush a party or two as they come ashore, and then that would make the boat rescue a bit easier. But I don't know what the rest of y'all think.
I'm all for that. I mean, that was kind of our go-to from the beginning, I think.
Is there places to hide where the boat is gonna dock?
If I remember right, the cave is right there by the dock. So, we could either hide in the cave, which may not be a good idea, unless there are hiding places just outside the cave that...
What about any lockers? Any lockers that are empty? Sorry, wrong game. Sorry.
Lockers? This isn't
Sorry,
Phasmophobia.
so sorry.
Or Dead by
They're
Daylight.
full of boxes, sorry.
Is this where the dock is then? Where they'd be coming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the
assume so.
outside
Well,
looks
you could
like?
see that there's a dock.
What does the outside look like? Like on the dock?
Like how do you mean?
Like outside of the dock area. Like not inside the cave, but like outside.
I'm guessing it's
well-
just the island view.
Yeah,
like
so
island
the-
kind of view.
So this is like sort of situated in like a small cove. So kind of like an alcove of water.
I see.
And then it opens up into the sea.
Is there no way of hiding then? If this is inside a cave, then would the ship be sailing inside the cave to dock?
You're not 100% sure, but you do notice all of these like smaller boats, and you think that they may use those to ferry the supplies to the main boat or to the boat.
I see. When we were exploring this cave, did we come across anything by the way of explosives?
No.
No.
Never, yeah,
Okay.
I don't-
Any gunpowder? I mean, if a ship has cannonballs, it might have... I don't know if this is a ship in Pirates or whatever, but I'm assuming it would use cannonballs or ballistas or something, or gunpowder. Was there anything similar to that?
You didn't see any stores of like cannonballs or like gunpowder or anything like that.
Okay.
Option could we fight from our boat?
I mean,
Ship?
from the
Your
airship,
airship?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
theoretically, sure.
we'd be detected, of course, but yeah. I mean, ambushing from our airship would be a lot harder than ambushing from land, but it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of hiding spaces on this map.
I thought
Yeah,
I thought this was in a ruin. Or something. Unless that was
Was
like
in a
something
what?
different. A ruin of some kind.
There's a ruin on top of this. This was sort of started as a like this section here
Okay.
was like the catacombs of whatever this building was on top of it, some sort of old temple or something like that. But you remember that it was like desecrated.
I was wondering if we could hide behind, like, if it's a ruin, there must be like buildings or like areas that we can just hide behind,
We
like the
could
walls and
wait
stuff,
for
like
them.
the old buildings.
We could
Since they
wait for them
have
to
to-
dock and ambush and just go in onto the boat.
Yeah, that's one option. If we use the airship to do that, my only fear is, what if that Kraken shows up and then we're forced to conch out of there with King Hecaton? We would be out an airship at that point.
No, not the airship. Like, wait for them to dock and then just ambush the boat.
Oh, I see what you're saying. And then maybe use their uniforms or whatever they're wearing, and then, well, we have to take off our armor. That would suck.
Mm-hmm.
And not even that, just ambush their boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they get there, just
Charge!
How do we get on the boat? Or how do we get onto their main ship? Once we do that, once we take them out on their little boats as they come up to the dock, how do we then get to the main boat?
Oh, I meant the main boat, so I don't know. I meant like wait for the main boat, go to the main boat, ambush and go onto their boat.
How do we get to the main boat?
Oh, I have
That's my
dock.
question. Well, no,
I would just assume it would dock, or are you talking they have little ships and it's out to sea?
that's what Nick said. Like according to Nick, we suspect that the ship is sort of docked in, or like just sort of sitting out there in the water, and little ships ferry supplies back and forth between the dock and the open sea.
So we take over a little boat, try and disguise as much as possible, and then get onto their boat.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
that's a
can also
possibility.
teleport 2 of us on the boat itself.
That would work too.
Well, I would save a dimension door for an escape rather than a.
Yeah, but I also have the poisonous gas too.
Okay.
I can also help with
You can
that.
also
Mm-hmm.
I could just miss myself way.
I can also polymorph into like a sea creature and like swim.
I actually have I can summon an octopus or something like that.
No.
Which could keep the crew members on board busy while we row toward the boat.
Mm-hmm.
And if the Kraken shows up, maybe the octopus can run interference for all of half a second, because the Kraken would probably destroy it.
It'll be
But-
lunch.
but-
Lunch for the Kraken.
Our goal is just to distract. So, yeah, I mean, we can try that if you want. Like, I want to prepare more if we can. Like, if this Kraken shows up, my fear is, like, I think we could overpower the people on the boat and get to Hecaton, but with this Kraken showing up, if it has mind control powers, if it's this giant creature, and it's got this Bermuda Triangle thing going where people are just, like, this thing is super powerful. So, like, I'm a little concerned that we would not win in any sort of fight. So I was wondering if, I don't know.
Good.
I
don't know how you could possibly prepare anymore, especially not knowing what we're getting into.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know me.
He will spend
It's
weeks.
good to be prepared.
I will. I've thought about. That's why I asked about explosives. Like, if we can somehow rig an explosive device on the boat itself once we rescue Hecaton, and then like set a course for the Kraken and just get out of there and let the ship explode near the Kraken and do a crap ton of damage to it. I don't know. I was just playing around with different scenarios to see what would happen.
Yeah, don't you have an Excel spreadsheet of like all the things that you want to do or something?
No, I do not.
Oh, okay.
You wish I did, but I do
I
not.
have an idea, but how many entrances of water can these little small boats go through?
What?
The little small boats.
What about them?
How many can go in each one? Like
Go into what?
like the actual channels to get inside the cave.
I don't understand your
Oh,
question.
no.
If-
The boats don't go into the cave. They dock at the dock, and then these supplies are brought out to them and ferried out to the ship.
Yeah, see this dock down here, Vinny, on the bottom?
Okay.
The little ships dock here, they pick stuff up, and then they ferry them back out to sea.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Well, I don't think we have a whole lot to prepare. I would just say we try and ambush somebody who is docking, whether or not just 1 or 2 of us, whatever, to, I don't know, feel it out, try to get into their uniform or at least pieces of it so it doesn't look too conspicuous, and then go look
Mm-hmm.
if we can sneak on. That would be my idea.
Alright.
The other tip I should, maybe let you guys figure out, but maybe just tell you straight out. The boats that ferry supplies out to the ship are already at the dock.
Hmm.
So consider that.
So maybe the ship will dock. We don't know.
Maybe we can, I don't know, blow up the boat, make it sink. I don't know.
The other option is... I think what Nick is saying is the people inside this cave are maybe the ones that actually ferry the cargo out to the ship rather than a crew coming to get them from the ship. So we wouldn't be ambushing anyone as they came to the cave.
We might have to go to the boat.
Correct. But here's the thing. I'm assuming that the people on board have needs. Even if they were mind controlled, they'd have to eat. So what if just nothing happened? The boat just arrived and no one came out to deliver anything to them. They'd starve, right? So what if we did a blockade kind of thing to where they would be forced
Blockade
to
front
go
entrance.
to the island or to the cave and see what was going on. That's another thought.
Sure.
We do have the immovable rod.
What is that going to do?
Yes.
The immovable rod can cover the front with the barricade, and they can't move it.
There are multiple ways to get in, though. There's a hidden entrance to the left where the cultists are. There's an entrance to the right. There's these little streams here. So, there are multiple ways in. One immovable rod won't stop them from getting in. But my thought is, if the boats are docked here and the people inside are mind controlled to where they would deliver stuff out to the boat, if we just prevent them from doing that, maybe they'll starve on the boat.
How many
and
boats do they
that'll be
have?
that. My only fear is that if we try a blockade situation, then that'll give more time for the Kraken to show up and do what he does. So it's either a quick do it or try and wait it out. But waiting might be risky.
Would there be any sort of possibility of sabotaging the ship from below? Like, say we swam under and did something to the hole underneath to cause it to leak and maybe...
I played around with the idea of using one of my summoned creatures to attack the boat from underneath. My only fear is that if King Hecaton is magically captured or whatever, he may drown. I don't know the lung capacity of a giant. So it's possible that we may kill him in the process of doing that to the boat.
That's a good
You all
point,
do
too,
that.
yeah.
I will be in a boat because I don't do water.
Well, we could
I'm pulling
try
morph you
that.
into a fish.
I try to
Well-
eat myself.
It wouldn't be a bad idea
That's funny.
to attack the boat, and then when the boat is sinking, because it's the chaos of trying to patch it up, we just get King Hingaton, then conch out.
Now you don't even know how big that boat is. It would probably take a lot. And I don't think our heirs are going to do it.
Yeah, we'd probably have to split up to find them as well. Because it's probably a big ship.
Well, we won't know until we actually see the boat. So if we've rested, is there anything else that we could possibly prepare for? We played around with the idea of on Discord that those arrows, are there any herbs on the island to where we can possibly coat arrows or whatever with something if the Kraken does show up? Maybe we can, I don't know, put it out of commission for a turn or two while we get Hecaton and get out. I don't know, something.
Yeah, that's an idea.
We need an ace in the hole or two. What about the air? I mean, we could use the airship to also run interference, possibly. I was looking up ballista damage, but it's only 3d10 or something like that, and it's piercing. So I don't know how much damage that would really do to a Kraken, to be honest. From my understanding, Krakens are I don't know, they're near impossible to kill.
Krakens are like Cthulhu's, aren't they?
Right, so what's a ballista going to do against that? I was playing with an airship, but at the same time, that may not be a good idea. So. Alright, so...
We could maybe try a griffin. Have someone on the griffin shoot the Kraken and act as a distraction, because it might just get too focused on the person.
Well, I can do better than that. Like I said, I've got an octopus I can summon that'll safely keep the Kraken busy while we're in there. And if we have to conch out and leave the airship on land, we can do that. And then we can maybe come back later with a full force of armies.
I'm not leaving without Hecaton if he's on there.
I mean the airship. We still have an airship that we haven't touched. If we have to conch out with Hecaton back to the Maelstrom, that would leave our airship there, right?
Okay.
So we would have to go get it before trying to go after the Blue Dragon, which is to the east. So that's the only thing. We've brought this vehicle with us all the way out here. So what do we do with it? You know what I mean? Unless there's a way for us to just safely hover in orbit, you know what I mean? And have one person go down there and get Hecaton and get out very stealthily, but with the mind control powers and the fact that we've already done that once, I don't think Nick would allow it again.
Yeah, and we don't have like any arcane like blockage, right? Like
I was
wouldn't
asking about
there
your curses. Can your curses resist, can you curse all of us, including yourself, to resist mind control?
Would it be a curse though? Because that has a benefit. But
yeah,
I certainly see what you're saying there, Vince.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can do that. That would have to be up to the GM, I think.
Yeah, I have to rule that that's not really a curse. That's
Yeah.
straight up a
Okay.
good thing.
Does mind control count as charming? I'm curious. Because how does
no.
that work? Okay.
All right. Yeah, my fear is that, Xana's already been telepathically talking to this creature. So, what's to stop this
I'm friends
creature?
with him.
That's my fear. What if it tries to control you or something? I don't like that. So I'm just trying to figure out a way to stop that from happening.
I see.
That would be bad.
We'll just get a sleeping potion.
It'd make for a
She's
great
my
story.
throw it down
Wrong.
her throat to make her fall asleep.
All right. Is Lily back?
Didn't do it.
Huh?
We can wait for you.
Reset. Yeah, you can reset if you want to.
Oh,
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, please do.
Yeah, you're all breaking up. All right, I'll be right back.
Because Ish is about to go down. No, I'm just kidding.
Uh-huh.
Maybe we could do something with the immovable rod with the Kraken.
You can hit him over
Because-
the head with it.
Well, see, I was thinking the Kraken is going to have to submerge at some time, right? Maybe we could use the immovable rod to prevent him from doing that.
The Kraken
Because,
is amphibious.
they'd be more... Huh?
Krakens are amphibious, I believe. I believe they can breathe both land
No.
and water.
True. But are they more vulnerable when they're out of the water than when they're in the water?
I don't think so. I just know that
Okay.
Krakens, based on what I was looking at, have this immunity to, I don't know. They're tough. I didn't want to do too much and spoil myself, but I just know that Krakens are, not fun.
Yeah.
So
Indeed.
I recognize the Krakens from Pirates of the Caribbean, but then I
Uh-huh.
times it by 100 in D&D.
Oh,
So
yeah, that's bad. That would be very bad.
I'm curious, how much jaw strength would that Kraken would have?
How much what?
Jaw strength. I'm not sure
Too
if
much.
it has a mouth or not, but
It has tentacles. So
Yeah.
well, yeah, but
I think it has a beak.
I'm not sure if it has any special attacks or not with mouth and things. Because the immovable raw would be perfect for that. Just stick it in its mouth.
I wouldn't go near it. Seriously, the mind control and the power of a Kraken, you would not want to be anywhere near that thing.
We would have to roll for the party.
Even if we were level 20s, we're only, level 7 or 8?
9, I think. I think it's our level.
Level 9, I think. Level 9.
Yeah, even 9s, I would still be
Yeah.
hesitant to go toe-to-toe with a Kraken.
you can make out with it.
Wow.
Charm it.
How would you do that though? How would you make out with it?
I don't want to think about it. That's an entirely different Reddit thing, and that's a rabbit hole I will not go into.
That's a manga right there.
I just don't know if the Kraken would be attracted to humans in that
to
way.
gnomes. I'm a gnome man.
To gnomes as well. Oh,
You
Lily's back.
Charm it so it becomes friendly.
We could do that if that will work. Try and charm
Probably
it. I don't
not.
know.
It probably has a high wisdom or whatever.
If it has mind control, more than likely it has a high wisdom modifier.
Yeah.
Anything involving charms or anything mind related would not probably work against it, if I had to guess.
So, I actually mentioned in the chat here about the octopus we encountered on that ship.
We're still on that octopus.
Yeah, well, maybe we could enlist its help in some way. Maybe if we charmed it, or I don't know.
I think
I'm just throwing
I
ideas
think
out there.
Nick's laughing at the fact that we're spending so much time on this stupid octopus.
Probably.
How would you
Oh,
find
well.
the octopus?
Crying for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, we actually tried it, and it was sort of hiding under a rock, just chilling.
Oh yeah, you did
Last
scry
time.
it. So all you got to do is find a rock in the ocean, right? I mean, that's it.
That's not hard.
Yeah.
There's only like one rock in the ocean. We just gotta find it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Maybe there's a sign nearby.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Maybe so. Yeah, octopus display or something.
Sorry, I'm not.
That's
I'm not
okay.
trying to be a dick, but I do think it's funny.
We're
Well,
just we're
Watch it
throwing
be a
ideas out there.
twist. Nick is just like feigning.
it's the final boss. We just don't know it.
Right? Yeah.
He is the Kraken.
Yeah, he was the Kraken all along.
Yep.
Yeah.
Imagine.
He just turned it. A little octopus turns into a giant titan.
Yeah, well.
How did you defeat the legendary Kraken? Well, we threw him off the boat. So.
Wow, Vinny.
Oh boy.
I just imagined that.
So, all right. Are you back, Lily? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yay!
All right. So, I guess, does anyone need to prepare anything before we try this? Do we want to hide in the cave and see what happens? Like, as Nick pointed out, there may not be a shore party from the boat to the cave. It may very well be that the people inside the cave see the boat coming and they deliver supplies to it. So...
Hide like somewhere on this dock without being seen?
Right, but to what end? The boat will sit there until... Do we just wait for them to send a shore party then? No, I mean...
May take a while.
Or I
But
thought we- whatever.
we could totally do that, but
The other option
I guess
is...
what's the difference if I hide out here or if I hide in the cave? I'm just asking.
Well, here's the thing. Like, again, the whole point of ambushing anyone is, like, no one's coming to the cave, as Nick pointed out, because there are boats already docked here. Meaning the people inside the cave are going to the boat. No one's coming from the boat to the cave. So there's no one to ambush.
Then what are we doing in the cave?
That's my question. Do we sort of just wait and... If we prevent the folks from in the cave from delivering supplies to the boat, maybe a shore party will eventually come to see what's going on, and then we can ambush those people because they have to eat, right?
yeah, I would
idea.
think so. Could we perhaps pretend to be brainwashed and join them when they go out to collect the stuff? I don't know if that's a thing.
We could go back in the cave to see if there's like clothing and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We'd have to
That's
get
true.
rid of our weapons.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. Like like we could row toward the boat, but that puts us in a very vulnerable spot. Rowing toward a larger boat with these little rowboats. What if they
I could do a tiny hut, right? Is it movable? A tiny
a
hut?
movable tiny hut in the water? That's a thought.
Yeah, could you actually do that?
Would float, but
That would be really cool.
Is that
if
a
you could do
thing?
that.
Can we do a
Yeah,
tiny
is that a
hut on
thing?
boats, Nick?
I think so. I mean, I can't think of any reason not. I mean, I suppose if you did it like on your airship, it would continue moving with the airship, right?
Yes.
Logic dictates.
Well, wait.
So I say we go out on boats, have her do the tiny hut, and we wait.
That's a thought.
that reminds me of
Yeah.
those boats that have the house on top.
So that would
You'd
get
also
us.
be relatively disguised with that as well, because it sort of hides you, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So that would get us to the boat without
Uh-huh.
really being seen, which is good. And
Yeah.
then from there, I can cause some chaos by summoning either the octopus or something else to keep the deckhands busy while we climb up on the deck and join the fray, kind of thing.
It actually says a 10-foot radius immobile dome of force.
Ah, okay.
Dang.
Damn it.
But well, technically, if we attach the hut to the boat, so the hut isn't moving; it's the boat that's moving, right?
Would
Could
that still work?
Well,
one could argue
I mean, that is.
We're not moving the hut. It just happens to be attached to the boat, which is moving.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Oh, okay.
Or let's do it. Let's
like
do
the-
it.
it's like the
I
boat.
think
We
we
have
have
a
our
plan. We have our plan. We're going on boats. We're gonna tiny hut and wait for the boat.
He's like,
Sounds
shut the
good to
hell
me.
up. Let's just do it.
Well, I would like to add the caveat that
Mm.
it doesn't make you invisible, right? So it's not like you would be able to get right up next to the boat without anyone noticing. I would argue that depending on how close you were, increased the likelihood of getting detected.
I have a plan for that.
Okay.
Excellent. We have our in, I suppose.
Let's do it.
Once we get in,
All right. Is everyone's character sheets back up to full? Temporary hit points back to 0. Hit security dice back to resetted whatever value it was at. All that good stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep,
do you
yep.
guys want to use the poison vials on our like sword and stuff to like give us poison
Yeah.
edge
No, I'm good.
for damage?
Does anyone want to modify their weapons in some way if they have poisonous, whatever?
Oh, that would
You could
cause
do
extra
poison
damage.
arrows or
If I put poison on my tongue and then French kiss an enemy, does that kill them?
And you.
And me, damn, okay.
Question: once we get on the boat, how do we get back out with King Hecaton? What's our escape plan?
Punch.
Okay,
We'll
and we
figure
just
out the escape plan when we get there.
do we just leave the airship then and the Griffin? Is that what we're gonna do? Just call
Well, but we have to kill the Kraken. We don't want to leave it alive.
We can't kill the Kraken. It's too powerful. There's no way we can kill the Kraken. Not without
Then-
some really big tomfoolery. There's no way we're gonna kill that Kraken.
unless we have.
We
a
could
whole
have
new
Anna make
alliance.
out with the Kraken with her poison.
Yes. That would totally.
Well, here's the thing though. What's gonna stop Hecaton getting kidnapped again? You know, if we haven't killed the source.
Getting him out of there, and he's getting him out of there would be good. Then he'd regain his power, I guess, back at the storm, the maelstrom, whatever. Right now he's
We-
useless.
Well, we still have to get that scepter too from the.
The dragon at some point.
Yeah.
But this is step 1. Step
Yeah.
1, Hecaton. Step 2, dragon scepter out east somewhere.
Mhm.
The other thing that I'm going to say, and this isn't like, 100% like a clue or whatever, but just a thought, is you guys don't know for sure that the Kraken is with the boat, right? Maybe it is, and I'm tricking you right now,
Mhm.
but maybe it's not, right?
Yeah, because it's a creature. It's an underwater creature.
Right. I mean, you haven't gotten any evidence that says that it's following directly under the boat at all times or something like that, right?
Does the
Yeah.
definition of beasts go toward fish as well? Can we, like, using my ranger abilities and anyone else that has like animal talk, can we scout the coasts with, like, can we be Aquaman essentially? Talk to the fish and say, can you scout and tell us if there's anything large under there? Can we do something like that?
Actually, yeah, I think so.
All right, because we have to wait a couple of days anyway for this boat to get to dock. So what if we spend those days resting and doing recon of the underwater areas to see if there is something large under there?
Hmm.
Would we be able to communicate with it?
With what, the Kraken?
Yeah, the Kraken.
Well, telepathically, probably. But that means it would know that
But
we're
then
there,
we-
and
Would be susceptible to the mind control, right?
yes.
Okay. But
So-
it may not be inherently
Here's-
evil, Nick just said.
Here's the thing though, if it remember when it was talking to me in my mind earlier, I don't know if it's that type of spell, like, because my spells make it seem that I have to be within sight of the creature in order to use to talk to it in the mind. So I was assuming that it was actually very, very close by, but I could be wrong.
That's a
Just
thought.
very, very powerful.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
When did it do that to you? Do you remember?
Yeah, but we were interrogating these zombie-looking dudes.
Was the orb... We found a glass orb or something in the room to the southwest where we're standing now, and it was like I guess it was like a orb, or I don't know, like the Eye of Sauron, basically. I'm wondering if that channels the creature's power to be able to see. But did we put into the bag of holding or something?
I think we did actually.
So
Did we?
so maybe it can't see here anymore unless there's another one in this cave. But I have to wonder if these orbs or whatever that are scattered about are like focusing the Kraken's power or extending it.
Pearl of Power. That's what it was called. Pearl of Power.
Is that what it's called? Okay.
I think so.
No.
No shit. I mean, crap.
Do you have a Pearl of Power?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. No, that is not what a Pearl of Power is.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Pearl of Power.
I was so excited. I was like, "Oh, I got one of these orbs."
It says, when this pearl is on your person, you can use an action to speak its command word and regain 1 expended spell slot. If it's 4th or higher, the new slot is 3rd level. So, so you could be getting spell slots back with that, and I think you forgot what it did.
Polymorph.
Okay, I see. Yeah, polymorph. Or animate objects. Okay, I see.
Can you animate a ship to wreck into the cave and then we can just storm it?
That would be.
Can you do like Yoda and just force power the entire ship? Like that would be awesome.
That would be.
On the size, maybe one of the smaller ships.
All right.
I can animate huge targets, but nothing larger than huge.
I don't know what's considered huge, so interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
All right. Well, we can, if we want to do, again, the escape plan, we can all conch out and leave the Griffin and the airship here. But it would suck to we'd have to come back for it because we have to get to the dragon at some point. So we'd have to come back here to get it.
Another thing is they may have protection against teleportation.
Does one person stay behind in the airship and sort of just act as the getaway driver?
Whisper.
Can Whisper pilot an airship?
Why not? I could polymorph her into like a human, maybe.
I don't think that's how that works.
Oh, okay.
So here's an idea, and this is kind of out there, but what if Xana animated the anchor of the ship and caused it to sink, therefore holding the ship in place to prevent it from leaving?
It's possible. Can Xana animate our airship and bring it in to get out?
That too. That would be awesome, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like there is a range, though, isn't there?
There
Possibly.
is a range.
Kind of like a weight
120
restriction on
feet.
that.
120 feet. Okay.
120 foot range, and the weight, I'm actually looking that up. The there's small, medium, large, and huge.
Sorry, guys. I know I opened up a can of worms. I'm just trying to I'm trying to pull off a heist without getting us killed. That's all.
Yeah, like giants are considered huge. So if a giant is on the ship, I would have to imagine the ship is bigger than huge.
Okay.
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 Huh.
Well, we could, if you want, if we had to, we could conch off the ship with the giant back to the Maelstrom. And because we rescued King Hecaton, maybe he'll be kind enough to send an escort out so that we can get our airship and get out. You know what I mean? Like, maybe we can get...
We don't know if Hecaton's on there.
What's that?
We don't even know if Hecaton is on the boat.
I would imagine I thought it was determined that he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the casino boat captain told you that.
Yeah.
Alright.
So
Octopus captain?
the octopus.
Yeah, the pet of the Kraken, the captain.
I see, okay. Oh,
So
cute.
all right. All right, so how about this? I would like then to, if we can use our pet powers, I know a couple of us have that, including me, befriend some of the fish the larger creatures that can maybe scout the shoreline and maybe keep an eye out and report back whenever it sees something as large as a kraken approaching. So maybe we can set up like an early warning system using our creatures, our fish friends. Can we do that while we wait?
So, could you explain? I'm sorry. So you want to use the fish to?
I want them to check to see if there's a kraken, and if there is, report back and let us know, like an early warning system.
Okay.
Little Mermaid style.
Yeah.
Reconnoitering.
Like when the ship gets there, you mean?
Yeah, when the ship
Or
gets
just-
there, correct. Yeah, I mean, that way we know if it's safe to do our tiny hut thing, get on board, get the guy, and then if the fish can, like, look out for this kraken and let us know ahead of time that it's coming, then we've got some time to get out and maybe back to the airship without having to conch, but, you know.
Okay, yeah, I think that's sort of doable. I mean, when you communicate, are you talking about creating pets, or are you talking
No.
about talking to fish that are in the water?
The indigenous fish. Actual fish.
And you can speak to them with your ranger thing?
I thought so. I mean, I'll link my I'll pull up my character sheet. I thought
Yeah, just double check. 'Cause
I wasn't sure if that would. I don't know if
Considered
beasts. I mean, I'm assuming some sea creatures are considered beasts, right? Like,
Yeah, I
Whales?
would imagine that fish could fall into that category. I just want to make sure that it's not like, because I know sometimes they have like the caveat of like, you can, exchange simple instructions or something like that. I just want to know what the exact
right.
wording is.
Let's see. It says, I have the innate ability to communicate with beasts, second paragraph down, and they recognize you as a kindred spirit. Through sounds and gestures, you can communicate simple ideas to a beast in action, read basic mood and intent, emotional state, that kind of thing. So yes, primeval awareness, second paragraph down.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think to some degree you could sort of instruct it, if you see anything scary, let me know, or something like that,
Okay, that works. Yeah, if Flipper could, like, do his thing, let us know.
Blub,
Right.
blub, blub.
Timmy fell
Yeah,
down a well.
I think you could do that.
Okay.
You can also instruct one to like jump into Sunset's mouth for lunch.
Yeah, please.
Wow. My Aquaman status would
You
be
guys
revoked.
are like going into the water talking to fish. Here I am actually fishing. Just saying. Sunset is
That's
by
a
the
good point.
edge,
Yeah.
clawing out the fish.
Oh my
You
gosh.
know?
That's
Never
what
mind
they're
your
gonna-
brethren over there. We need your help.
That's what they're gonna report to you. Yes, there is a threat. It's Sunset.
It's your cat.
This horrific clawed beast comes from above and takes us.
My fish.
That was my cousin.
You guys are all doing that. I'm getting lunch.
Okay.
It's not fish, is it?
My name is Antoyo Montoya Fish.
Enrico
Whatever.
Montoya.
Yeah. All right. So I think we got a plan then. I think with the early warning system, we may be able to detect a kraken if it does show up. It may or may not. I don't know. But, and then we'll get the tiny hut prepped so that we can just boat over. And then I'll prep one of my spells to keep the deckhands busy while we get closer. They'll be too busy dealing with something else.
And Sunset and I can play the Jaws music on our instruments.
Wow, that's not.
Yes,
yeah, that
please.
won't be noticeable. Yeah.
Yes, please.
Very softly.
Very softly. You can air violin it.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go by it one more time. So we're gonna have fish early warning system. We're gonna have tiny hut on a boat.
Yes.
So what exactly is the order of events here? Let's just talk about that really quickly.
Well, we should get the fish out there doing the warning system as soon as possible. That way, they've got time to recon the area and report back sooner rather than later. if something does show up. So that
Okay.
would be step while we're waiting for the boat to show up. That would be step 1.
Okay. Done.
And then step 2, prep the tiny hut. Like, we would probably have to cast it. I'm guessing there's a time period on the tiny hut. Like, is there a?
It's like 8 hours.
8 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, so we would want to time it to, maybe. Do we have like a way of reconning the area to see when it's coming? Like,
I thought we had the schedule. We knew when it was coming.
You knew like which day it was coming on, but you might need to do some scouting with the Griffin or the airship or something if you want to see exactly where it is and when it, like an exact time of arrival sort of thing.
Whisper.
Or whisper.
Or whisper, yeah.
Yeah, if we, we can maybe send one or two, like one person up with a Griffin along with Whisper. They can sort of hover over the area above the clouds, unseen, just to see.
I'll take the Griffin.
Okay, yeah, just to see if there is something coming, and then they can report back to us, and then we'll get the tiny hut prepped.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to make any kind of rolls for that, Nick?
If you're going up on the Griffin?
Yeah, to see where the ship is.
Sure. Are we just sort of fast forwarding to this is happening now sort of thing?
Yeah, unless there's something else we need to do.
No, that's fine. I just wanted to be clear. Okay, sure. So you ride up on the Griffin.
Mhm.
You get to, maybe, I don't know, 200 feet in the air or something above the island.
Mhm.
And you can see on the horizon, it's about maybe 10 o'clock in the morning now, something in the water coming in the direction of the island. And as you look, make me a perception check.
Oh, here we go. All right, not too bad.
Okay, not bad. So what you see, and especially, if you're taking a couple minutes to look at it, is it looks like it is like a giant squid.
Oh.
But as you look closer, you see that there's a sail coming out of the top of it, and you realize that it's just a ship that's been designed to look like a giant squid.
Cool. I mean,
Awesome.
oh.
You see it approaching, and you think that it will be at the cove in about maybe an hour.
Okay.
Okay.
Time to report back.
I am reporting back. We need to get in place now. It's about an hour out.
All right. So I guess Xana should get the tiny hut prepped.
Okay.
Attach it to one of the rowboats there.
All right.
And then we all climb inside of it. And as far as the fish are concerned, no fish have come back saying, hey, there's a big Kraken in the water at this point?
No.
Okay.
No,
All
All
right.
quiet on the western front.
Okay.
just
All right.
Tabaxi trying to get lunch.
So this tiny hut, should I do it now?
Yeah, I mean, if it lasts 8 hours, there's no reason to wait at this point.
Okay, so bibbity bobbity butt, come forth, tiny hut. All right, sorry.
Wow.
My mute button, I'm sorry.
A huge bubble encapsulates one of the ships, one of the little tiny ships. Generally masking it, as it's sort of camouflage, so it kind of looks like the water, or depending on the angle, maybe the rocks behind it or something like that.
Mhm.
Okay. And then
Okay.
I guess we just wait for the ship to come close enough to where we can start rowboating out to it.
Okay. So about an hour passes. You guys see maybe probably less than like a mile out, you see the ship come into view. It's slowing down, and then it sort of comes to a halt.
Okay. Can we see anything from where we're like? I guess we're in the middle of the water now. Is that where we're at? Kind of.
I would say that I thought you guys were still pretty much docked up with the hut
I see.
there, but it's up to you. It's up to you. That was just what I thought.
Okay. Well, no, we should probably head back. We should probably head out to it then, unless you guys want to wait. It's up to you.
Okay, and give me some perception checks too.
Okay. I'd be curious to see if we see anyone like on board, like deckhands or
Right.
whatever. All right. Perception.
Whoa.
That's terrible for me, and then Vinny's
But
is
decently high perception.
16 for Vinny.
Sunset's got some excellent perception.
Yep.
Okay.
So does Renee.
So you guys do see movement on the deck of the ship. It looks like it's definitely high enough off the water to maybe where there's more than one level, but it's not as big as you were expecting it to be. You also notice that there's like statues on the deck, and it looks like it is not powered by rowing. Like you don't see the little oars coming out or anything like that.
There's fish in the bottom.
Do we notice like a
Yeah.
wake behind it? Is there like a wake from behind the boat, like some sort of propeller or engine or something?
Yeah. When it was moving, yes.
Okay.
Oh.
So we know it's got some kind of mechanical engine room propeller thing going.
It
Not-
definitely
it's not
has some
fish
sort of
moving.
propulsion.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, if we get close enough to it, will my shoes allow me just to kind of jump on the outside of the boat? Like a wall.
If I'm sorry?
If we get close enough to it, will my spider shoes still let me get onto the boat, like the outside of the boat, as if it was a wall?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay, so you guys making your way out towards it in your tiny hut boat?
Yes. Do we have ropes to climb on board in our inventories?
I do. I have 2.
I would imagine anyone with like a dungeoneering pack or anything like that would.
Okay. I just want to make sure we can get on board, like when we get there. You know?
Yeah. And you
Right.
also know that this is the process, so they must have like a ladder or something that the people climb out. Actually, before we even get that far too, you guys see, maybe as one of you is looking back, you see those sort of mindless thralls on the dock, and they're loading supplies into one of the boats.
Oh.
Best to leave them be and think that there's nothing wrong, so we can sneak on board.
There we go.
Okay. So I'm gonna
Mhm.
I'll move you guys so you can just sort of see this is basically this little purple bubble I'm going to say is you guys. So you don't have to be that close right now. But basically,
Where's
yes,
the
we...
purple
What?
bubble? I don't even see a purple bubble.
I don't either.
There's a little tiny purple bubble. I'm moving over here.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
What
whoops.
part of the map?
It may not be visible
Hang on.
for us.
I accidentally made it on the wrong layer, yeah. Whoops,
No
there you
worries.
go.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Oh,
Little
okay.
bubble. So that's your little ship that's surrounded by the camouflage tiny hut.
Okay.
Well,
So what do you guys want to do?
we need to get closer.
All right. So the question is, if they have the same behavior as the other people on the land, they will typically just smile and go about their daily business. You know what I mean? Like sort of like the Borg before, you know. So do we just go onto the boat as if nothing's happening and just get to King Hecaton, or do we proactively start subduing the crew members and getting down there? My concern is that if we do pretend like nothing's going on and walk past them, what if they all get the command to attack us all at once, and then we're surrounded, and then we're in deep trouble? So I'm thinking maybe we should just assault the boat right away.
Get down on the ground.
I have a plan for that, kind of, sort of. Like, once we get close enough, maybe, what's the range here? Well, I can summon them from here, too. I was going to summon some creatures that might help us out, that can keep the deckhands busy, or whatever, while we climb on board.
Are we still planning on conching out, though?
Well, if crap hits the fan, we're going to have to. And then we'd have to come back and get the airship.
Yeah.
But our goal is just to reach King Hecaton. If we are not under attack by the Kraken, then maybe there's time to get out, get to the airship, and then hightail it to the Maelstrom with our airship. But if the Kraken does show up and we're down in the bowels of the ship trying to get to King Hecaton, we just need to reach him and get out with a conch or something, because there's going to be no time to get out and back to shore, because that Kraken is going to just mess us up.
Okay, so the plan is we're going to attack the crew.
I think it's safer to do that, but I'm open to suggestions. I don't know the programming of these thralls, these mindless thralls. Are they programmed to attack us if we get too close to Hecaton? I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
We tried the whole, let's just walk into the camp before. Remember those cultists that Nick
Yeah.
set us up with, and then we were surrounded, and we were about to. I mean, that was awful. You know.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's why I'm like, maybe we should be proactive with this one and start straight away.
I was gonna say we should probably be careful about anti-magic teleportation. I don't know if that's a thing. That I assume that might be a thing.
I don't know.
Yeah, they could have like an
So-
anti-magic force field.
I know it has an anti-scry thing, but I don't know if there's like a, anti-conch. I guess we'll just when it happens, it happens.
It's a good point too.
Well, here's the thing. One of the spells I'm about to cast. If it fails, then we'll know. Because if there's an anti-magic field, it would affect any sort of spell casting. I'm assuming, not just one particular type.
Right.
So, all right. So I say we just continue getting closer to the boat. Do we using my ranger senses? Can I determine how many humanoids are on the boat and giants, or is there still that dampening field? Can I get a general sense of how many might be on there?
Yeah. I think based on the constraints of the anti-divination sort of thing, I think that's probably fine. As far as humans, you can detect like 6 maybe, and 1 giant.
That's it?
Not too bad.
But don't forget, that's only humans.
Right. It could be other. I can also detect orcs, just FYI, but I doubt there are any orcs on that. There may be elves or some other kind of. There were those slivery things that we fought that were really tough.
Mm-hmm.
They may be on that boat too.
For crimes.
Yeah.
Any word from our fish friends? Is there any Kraken nearby?
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet. Okay. All right. So what do you guys want to do? Do you just want to keep going toward the boat? And
Yep.
if they notice
Sure.
us, I'd like to prep a spell in advance.
Okay.
Like if they notice us and actively try to stop us, I want to have a spell ready to deal with it. If that's okay.
I can have
Sure.
it ready.
Okay.
So how close are we getting?
Well, let's take a look at our range ruler. So this is what we're at. We're
I'm
at
gonna go
200
right
feet now. Yeah, wow. So do we want to get say maybe half the distance and see what happens?
Yeah.
Probably to the edge of your spellcasting ability, Vince.
Well,
Would you
the
say?
spell I'm gonna cast, the range will not matter because
Okay.
the creature
Okay.
can then
Swim.
either swim or fly toward the boat from where I'm standing.
Okay, excellent.
Okay, so you want to get within 80, is that what you said?
Roughly, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so you guys get a little bit closer.
And do we notice any change in demeanor? Do we see any other people on the deck besides humans?
The water starts boiling.
The water starts boiling, yeah. Let me see.
I think someone's doing some perception checks.
You noticed one of them. You could see some creatures on the deck.
Mm-hmm.
And you notice that one of them is looking in your direction.
Mhm.
He hasn't,
Yeah,
done anything yet, but he seems to be focusing on about the direction that you guys are. He's like taking a second look,
I see.
I should have done like an illusion of a mermaid or something.
A siren.
Can you do a minor cantrip, hun, that would, because we're camouflaged. What if you did a minor illusion of a fish near
Jumping
our
dolphin.
boat? Yeah, something that would distract it into thinking, oh, it was just a fish. That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I can do that. I think
because we're creating a wake, so
if it's a
Can you do a dolphin?
minor illusion, it can't move though. With a minor illusion, it can't move.
How about an underwater sound like a? I don't know if I don't think there are dolphins in D&D, but any sort of recognizable.
I could do a whale sound. Right, with a cantrip.
Yeah, and can you cast it away from our boat as far as you can do it so that maybe the guy will think that what he's seeing is just a fish or a creature.
Yeah. That would be 30 feet.
That's a very forlorn whale there.
we're just causing distractions right now, so
Yeah.
just so we can get closer.
So you could probably make a whale noise of some sort with our instruments.
Yeah, performance check.
That might work though.
Well, that would be honest, right? That would be
Yeah,
like.
true.
Oh, so they would notice.
Mm.
Drat.
Okay, whale noise.
Okay, and where are you putting this whale noise?
I guess right here.
So 30 feet away from the boat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay, so some of the other crew members seem to be paying attention to that direction.
Okay, so did that guy that saw us, is he still staring in our direction, or did he like sort of look off to the noise? Did we fool him?
You think that he's kind of like the distance isn't that far, you know what I mean? So he's kind of might not be fully not looking in your guys' direction, but he's a little thrown off, I guess.
Okay.
I guess I could use a spell slot to do a major illusion of an actual whale.
Possible? I'd hate. How many spell slots do you have, though?
Two for my level 3 spells left.
Yeah.
Which is the curse as well.
What if I just summon my distraction so that we can get on board?
Okay, go for it.
Would that be okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Do we have to get closer to get on board, though?
No, I can summon creatures up to 60 feet away, and I'm assuming once I summon them, they're free to move around wherever, despite our range.
Okay.
So, I have to pull up my... Sorry, this will take 1 second. I can summon some giant owls. They're at 1/4 challenge, so I think I can summon 8 of them. Let me double check my... Yeah, I can 8 beasts of challenge rating 1/4 or lower. So I can summon 8 of these giant owls. And what I'd like them to do is swarm the boat, grab on with their large talons to as many of these humans as possible, lift them up, just sort of fly them out to sea, and then just drop them. So, or if whatever that, and they have this swipe flyby kind of ability, which is kind of cool. So they do not take opportunity attacks when they swoop in to attack. So, and then when they move away. So I'd like them to sort of swoop in, try and grab as many as they can, and that'll keep the deckhands busy while we get on board.
Okay. So you want some giant owls?
Oh my gosh.
And then
So that was making the who noise.
So all the while we're inching closer. We're getting closer now to the boat so that we can climb on board while the owls are doing their thing.
Okay, so your owls set upon the boat. This obviously raises the alarm. So as they swoop in and start trying to pick up deckhands, you see those statues that I mentioned.
Okay.
They come to life.
Uh-oh.
It's a good thing we know now.
Oh, no.
What in the world is this?
Oh.
They are gargoyles.
Oh.
So as you know, and your owls are able to get maybe like 1 or 2 of the guys off the boat and drop them into the water. So we'll say maybe like 2 of them over here or something like that. But then the other ones kind of get engaged with the gargoyles.
Okay.
All right.
So, guys, I guess,
Shoot.
do we know anything about gargoyles in general? Like, do we know how strong they are? Can Can we do any sort of like checks to see, are these creatures we should be deathly afraid of? Should we retreat, or can we take them?
So let's take them. What?
Kill
That's
them.
the question of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Can we do some kind of like, I don't know, knowledge check to recall how dangerous these things are?
You know what? I could do a. Let me find it here. Where is it? I could do a tactical assessment. Let me link it for you guys. Where are you? Here you are. It's like the 5th paragraph.
When you
Where
make
are
an
you?
intelligence investigation, intelligence history, or wisdom insight, you can expend one of your superiority dice and add this to the ability check. So it's giving you an advantage on checks. I see.
Yeah, essentially.
It's
So
like,
if we do want to,
it's like a bardic inspiration for skill checks, I guess.
yeah. So I mean, I could try that if we plan on pressing our attack, or we could also just get the heck out of Dodge as well
Yeah,
and find another way.
we still have the range. I mean, we may be able to get out of there before crap happens.
What?
Yeah.
No, all this stuff just for. Oh, we got this.
Hey, I'm with her. I want to go in.
We should just.
Well, we're in a
Should we
boat.
give it a
What if
shot?
we get knocked into the water? I mean, we're gonna.
Get knocked into the water. We'll just go right on the main boat.
Right.
But we'll still have to fight everybody, though.
I'll turn into a shark and make everyone can come on my back and I'll put everyone in the boat or something.
Yeah, I will mention too that I think most of you are okay, but for someone like Brenane who's in full plate mail, getting knocked into the water is like a death sentence.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Okay.
Like that, you have to realize I was afraid of the water too.
True.
Yeah. Yeah, Sunset and I would not bode very well, I suppose.
You should probably just go towards the boat and be help.
Yeah.
Can we get onto the deck while they're fighting? Like,
Yeah, and the good thing about this is it looks like, honestly, that the gargoyles, maybe not yet, but are going to overpower the owls.
Okay.
But you're keeping them distracted with the owls. And if you wanted to sneak on the boat, you probably could. I mean, the other deckhands are sort of more focused on the owls as well, even though, let me see.
Can one of his owls pick me up and put me on the boat?
I don't see why
I-
not.
You've got your
Yeah, I mean,
Well, not either. That's a
it
good
would
idea.
it would maybe reduce the effectiveness of the ongoing owl versus gargoyle fight, but you
That's
could.
true.
You've got those boots though. Once you get to the boat, you can just sort of climb the side of the boat, right?
And you
can
also
also drink
see
some of it.
on the deck that some of the deckhands, the remaining ones, have manned little ballistas that they're trying to shoot at the owls as well.
Oh, good.
Okay, so as far as the size of the ship goes, how long would it take to search? Like, if we were to just, scramble on board and while they were fighting, we could quickly search the ship. How long would that take roughly?
You don't think very long. Again,
Okay.
it's not an enormous ship.
So you're thinking maybe run past the owls and the gargoyles, like sneak on board, run past the ensuing chaos, get to
It's not
Hecaton,
yet.
and conch out.
We could
Yeah.
do that. It's just an idea.
I mean, I'm not worried about the airship and the Griffin at this point. I'm fine with. We can always come back for it with a bigger force.
Yeah.
Sure.
So what if we
Sure.
sneak on board during the chaos, and I'll cast pass without trace is also concentration, isn't it? So that would actually break the that would break my fey, my spell casting for the creatures, so I can't do that. All right.
I could also potion of
Toward
gas and just slip through every room. In the
So you want to head toward the boat then and try and get on?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, basically.
All right, let's do that. All right, fine. Hey, we'll throw caution to the wind, and hopefully we'll deal with this.
Oh boy.
Should be
Okay.
fun.
So you guys are going to park right up next to the boat. Obviously, with the chaos going on, it's a little bit easier to get there unnoticed.
Mm-hmm.
Let me actually get some tokens for you guys because I forgot that part.
No worries.
Take your time.
Is Whisper with you currently?
She should be.
I would imagine Whisper's just sort of out of the way somewhere. We don't want her getting killed.
Flying.
Yeah, that would not be good. Also, what Vinny said was a good idea, in that he could just go into gaseous form and slip by and help in the
Go through
search.
each room quickly.
Yeah.
We wouldn't even have to
Can he
walk.
dimension door King Hecaton to where we're at it? I don't know, and then we can all conch back.
It's a possibility, I think.
Possibility.
It depends on whether or not we can get down below without the gargoyles intercepting us. But
Yeah,
I'm hoping that the owls will keep things busy while we do that.
you have to be quick.
I do have a second summon spell, so I could summon another set of creatures to body block the gargoyles if need be while we get in there.
Okay. This is turning into the Royal Rumble.
Getting a little crazy.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh yeah.
But we like it that way.
Okay, so what are we actually doing? Are we all getting on board? Is Dragon Gaseous Potion forming on board? Dimension Door, all that craziness?
Do you want to? I would save your stuff until we actually.
Yeah, but
Do you want to? Do you want to use your potion?
I think the gaseous form is what, like an hour or something for cast time.
So
Not sure
so the
exactly.
so maybe the gaseous form to get below to get to King Hecaton.
Yeah, I can just use it to scout quickly because if we're all on deck, I can just scout ahead, like ahead of you all.
All right.
And
So
I'm basically invisible with the gas.
if no one's down there, you've got your lock picking stuff. You might
Yeah,
be
I
able
might go
to
to
get
lockpick.
King Hecaton, free him, and then
Even though there's someone down there, I can just kill them. Maybe kill them outright.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So if you want, yeah. So it sounds like Vinny wants to potion gaseous form thing, and the rest of us will get on the deck and try and sneak past the madness toward the bottom of the ship where the giant is.
Any windows? Like on the side of the boat?
No.
I can just slip through the cracks. They have to be boards.
Okay, so here's a question for the DM that I have. Are these gargoyles intelligent? I mean, can they? I mean, like for example, me, playing as a knight, could they see that I'm heavily armored and just say, "Oh, let's just knock him overboard"? I mean, is that kind of their thinking? Would they be able to think that with the amount of intelligence they have, or are they just kind of dumb? I don't know.
Do you guys remember when you guys were in the maelstrom and you got ambushed?
Yes.
And one of them looked like a giant, a storm giant, but wasn't.
Yes.
Okay.
It didn't speak, but it was able to sort of come off as a storm giant.
Right.
That, I don't know if you guys remember, was a gargoyle that Ymrith had made.
Oh.
So it has some intelligence enough to at least be able to, play the part of a, silent guard.
I see.
But it's
Okay.
you're not sure how intelligent it is. It's more intelligent than a fish.
Gotcha.
Okay. So Sunset and I, we really have to be careful. Then is what you're saying.
Right. I mean, they're currently sort of being distracted by the owls, but so sorry. One more time. Is everybody getting on board, or is it just Dragon right now?
Oh, I think everyone is getting on
Everyone.
board, and then because being caught in that rowboat, if we get seen there, we're screwed.
Yeah.
So I think we get on the boat, but Dragoon is going to do the gaseous form potion in case the gargoyles see us and try and stop us. Dragoon can sort of to use the gaseous form to get down below, and see where King Hecaton is and possibly free him.
hmm
Okay.
Can I disguise myself as a gargoyle?
To what end?
Oh, just just in case
With magic or with like your disguise stuff?
with my disguise stuff.
No.
No?
You
Okay.
are a 3-foot gnome.
No wings.
I have to constantly remind you of this.
Listen, gargoyles aren't that
I
tall,
believe.
are
I
they?
believe.
That's true. They aren't that tall.
A 3-foot gnome.
They are
This
tall.
guy.
What are you
They
talking
are
Oh,
about?
are they? Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
Sorry.
I don't know either.
Well, technically it says their size is medium, so I guess
Oh.
they would be humanoid size, but not gnome size.
Okay.
Maybe it's a baby gargoyle.
Okay.
Yeah, baby gargoyle.
I
When
don't
two
know.
gargoyles love each other very much.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna move you guys
Or-
to a new map, okay,
Okay.
so you guys can see what's going on
Okay.
with this ship, okay?
All right. Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay.
Boy.
I
Okay.
like the design of it though.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty
that is
cool.
cool.
Gosh. Okay. The Morkoth.
So you could see once you climb to the upper deck, down into the center of the ship, and you see what must be King Hecaton chained, and he doesn't look like he's conscious, like functioning. You know, he's just sort of got this glassy stare into the sky.
Okay. So it sounds like we'll have to conch him out then, unless there's a way to snap him out of it. We have not figured out yet how to snap out mind control, assuming that's what this is. So, I guess it's too early at this point to is there an orb, like those little glass balls nearby that we found in the cave that's sort of linked to the giant to keep him sedated? I don't know.
Not that you could see.
Okay.
He's chained. Is there just a main lock, or is it just multiple chains?
It's multiple chains. It seems to be 4 chains.
Ooh.
All right. Well, I suppose as you guys get on board, you are noticed, and we're gonna roll some initiative now. Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Make sure your tokens are selected.
Yep.
I can't seem to select any tokens. I don't know if it's just me, but
Is it with the? Do you have the selecting tool correct on the
oh,
left side?
I'm sorry. I have the ruler. My bad. It's been a while.
Yeah, that always gets me too.
Okay.
Should I drink the gaseous form, or should I wait?
I would probably wait. Maybe. I don't know.
I'll roll
Okay.
twice. So I'll take the first roll, and then Vinny's is.
Oh, I didn't get to do a spice round. That's fine.
Oh, can I polymorph Hecaton into a little mouse and put him in my pocket, and then we can just conch out of there?
He would be
I don't know
unconscious,
if I don't know.
Awkward silence.
What?
Why not just
We can just.
Why not just
let's
conch
let's just
in his
kill the
regular
people
form?
first.
Because he's locked. Would that work if he was
are those
chained up?
are those chains magical in some way, or are they regular chains?
Oh, I don't know.
If they're just regular chains, then the conch shouldn't stop him from coming back.
Oh, really?
In my opinion.
Well, even if they're magical, they'll probably what did you call it, teleport? Or the chains will constrict.
I don't know, but I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
All right. I was reading that Dimension Door actually you can get out of chains and stuff with Dimension Door. So if even if the chains are magical, I have to wonder if Dimension Door can be used to get him out of there nearby, and then we all conch back. I don't know, just a thought.
Who are the guards? I can't tell.
The guards, there's one here. There's 3
Yeah.
right here. I don't know what this is right here. What is that?
That is another one of the enemies, we'll
Okay.
say.
Gotcha.
But
Can't even see it.
It's right below my token.
Okay.
they seem to be
Oh,
wielding staves rather than
Oh, great.
sword and shield like the other ones.
Wonderful.
You also notice the guy at the helm, right here in the middle,
Yeah.
is a half orc,
Oh.
and you notice that if you're looking down into this little cavity where King Hecaton is, that there seems to be another level. There's where you guys are, the upper deck. Then there seems to be another deck, and then the lower deck is what King Hecaton is actually laying on. So there's a floor in between. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
the giant is King Hecaton?
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it now.
Oh,
Sorry.
we should've-
No, you're fine.
I wish I had done Sora's
Got a
round, I would've
moment.
killed him.
Okay.
Maybe we could charm the captain and have him do a dubious deed for us. I don't know.
We need to do some massive damage and make the numbers get back into our favor is what we need, I think.
Yeah. So Sunset, we have to be really careful because the gargoyles have wings. So if they figure out stuff about us, they could possibly toss us overboard. So
So we're gonna take them
Wait.
out first.
Sounds good to me. We just have to be really careful. That's all I'm saying.
Dragon,
shoot
you
first.
are up.
Okay.
Oh, I guess we should maybe wait for Pony to get back, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who should I shoot first? So,
Well, here's the thing. Are we just going to try and break the gauntlet? Like, kill
Yeah,
these 4 in front of us so that we can get to King Hecaton and just get out? It's either if we fight the gargoyles, then these 4 in front of us will, possibly overpower us or attack badly. If we take out these 4 first, then we could possibly just get down there and I'll conch back. Or if Vinny just gets down there with King Hecaton, dimension doors to our present position on the ship, and then we all conch back. You know what I mean?
That would be the easy way. Which is fine with me.
or we fight, depending on what we want to do.
Yeah.
I'm back, by the way.
Okay.
Either way, it works for me.
So, what do you want to do, Vinny? Who do you want to attack? You've got, it looks like a magic wielder here.
You can be I could double wield swords and try to kill him instantly.
Alright. Do you want to...
I get sneak attack. Does sneak attack only work once or twice?
Once per round.
Do you want... Which weapon? The luck sword?
Yeah, luck sword first on the guy in front of us.
Alright, so he's going to use his luck short sword.
I do get Prowler Skull because I have advantage.
Yeah, but he didn't move yet, so yeah, you get your 22, right? For advantage.
Yeah, plus I get the sneak attack because, what's it called?
So
Nice.
29.
Assassin.
And then you get a
29?
second attack for your bonus action.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll
Who,
do the rapier.
the rapier. Doesn't look like you hit.
I
Well,
have advantage.
you have... Is that only once, or is that both
No,
times?
assassinate.
No, he would still have the advantage.
Okay, so that's just 7 then, I guess.
Okay.
Does sneak attack... Oh, it's only one... Even though there's someone next to him, like...
No, it's once, I think, per turn.
Well, technically, his first attack would have been a crit, so roll that again just so we can get the damage from that.
Okay, so roll luck short
Wait, it's
sword.
a crit? Oh, because it's 19.
Okay, so what...
No. It's. I believe the assassinate thing says that if you attack somebody who hasn't acted yet, it's like an automatic crit if you hit or something like that. To double check, I might be wrong on that.
Okay.
No, I think it's on a surprise round. That's when it does that.
Oh, it's only a surprise round. Okay.
It just says when you're attacking someone who hasn't
No,
moved,
it's you have advantage on it. I'll go ahead and link it here. Assassinate. You have advantage on attack rolls against any creatures that have an turn in combat. In addition, any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is considered a critical hit. Did we surprise them with all the chaos with the owls? It's the DM decision at this point. But
this isn't a surprise round, so
Okay,
we'll just
that's
go
fine.
with that.
okay.
Okay, so still good damage. He's still alive, but obviously quite hurt.
Okay. Does he get a second sneak attack damage because I'm standing next to him?
No.
Okay.
The way sneak attack works is no matter what, if you get your sneak attack once a round,
Okay.
that's it.
Okay, gotcha.
Period.
Gotcha. It's hard. Okay, gotcha.
Like,
Okay.
even if you get an opportunity attack on somebody in the same round, you couldn't do your sneak attack dice if you already used it. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I should have had... My initiative should be 24, not 14, sorry. I rolled twice, and
Oh.
I'm going to take the 24.
Too late. No, I'm
You
just
would-
kidding.
Yes, too late. My bad. I'll just go after Dragoon then.
Okay. Go for it. We'll say that you are now going.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I hate to split. I hate to split damage like this, but my Horde Breaker ability would be much more useful here. Is Hunter's? Let me take a look at Hunter's Mark real quick and see if that's a concentration. Conjure Animals is concentration. I'm assuming Hunter's Mark is also concentration.
Good say it on
It
the
is.
spell.
Yeah,
Okay.
it does. So I can't do that. Okay. So I can still do Horde Breaker though. So maybe I'll go for the half orc first, and then Horde Breaker, the one next to Bernane, and then back to the orc again. And then I'm hoping the rest of y'all can take out that mage below Vinny and me. All right. So I will. That's me. Sorry. These freaking character sheets. Alright, I'm getting old. Longbow, there we go. Wow. So I acted before him, though, so I have advantage, right?
You get that as well? Is that a thing with your hunter
Yeah. I
or
can.
hunter? You know what I mean?
The ranger. Yeah, I can.
No, as long as it is, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure we weren't getting mixed up. Then
Yeah.
yeah, sure thing. So
Yep.
that's on the half orc.
Yeah. So it's like 12 on the half orc, and then to the one to the next to Brunane.
Yep, horde
is,
breaker.
yeah, 15,
That is definitely a hit.
and then back to the half orc again.
Nice.
Another
11.
11. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Could you horde breaker it again?
No, I can only horde breaker once.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Anything else? You want to move or do whatever?
I should probably stay put because that's. I mean, I do have that whole I can move and then you have a disadvantage on your opportunity attacks, but I might as well just stay put.
Okay. Okay. It is now the armored ones. So I guess we'll start with this guy right next to Bernane. He'll probably go on you. Oops, wrong character sheet. Okay. 2 attacks. First one, ooh, so close, but a miss. And the second one is also a miss.
Okay.
Let's see. Just because of the spacing. Nah, that's okay. This guy will just run up and attack Bernane as well. So first one, miss. Ooh, the second one is a hit. He's going to hit you with his scimitar. You're going to take... well, what does your armor do? It's -3 to the damage or something like that?
My heavy armor mastery is... I think you're right. That is reduced by 3, correct?
3. Yeah. Okay, so you're going to take 3 points of slashing damage and 4 points of psychic damage.
Ooh, so 7 total?
7 total, correct. Now, this guy is just going to double move. He's abandoning his ballista to get there, but that's really all he can do. And then this guy can really, yeah, unfortunate, but he can only make it to about there with his double move. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's all of them because you knocked 2 of them off.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. And that guy, nothing for him yet. And then it's going to be the 2 guys that are using staves. So let's see.
Oh.
There's the other ones to the right here.
Ooh, this could be deliciously evil.
Ugh.
But I can't do that, I don't think. So. Okay. He starts incantating on a spell, and then lightning shoots from his hands. I need, well, actually, what's the actual? Let me check real quick. Okay, so I think I can only really... Alright, we'll say Saberwolf, Pony, and Bernane, I need you guys to make some dexterity saving throws.
I'm surprised you didn't do me.
I'm working on you. Hold on.
Wait, I don't... Wait, did he say me? Because I get full advantage.
No.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Don't forget, Bernane, you get your, what do you call it? Indomitable.
Oh, Indomitable, that's right.
Indomitable snowman.
Thank you.
I
Yes,
forgot.
I would like to re-roll that if I can.
Sure.
And what's it say? Only good. Okay,
You have to take
a
it.
long rest. I do. Much better.
Okay, not bad. Oh, you all make it.
Oh,
So you guys will be taking 11 points of lightning damage a pop.
Okay.
okay.
He is fearing for his life, so he's going to try to get out. So Saberwolf, I think you're wielding your bow, so that's no good. But Dragon and Brenane, you guys can get an opportunity attack on him.
Nice.
Do you want to use your luck sword?
Trying to back out.
Because I can re-roll with it. 15.
His is a 15. I don't know if that's enough.
Just re-roll
A
it.
15 will do it.
Mhm.
Another 8
Cool.
points of damage. 15 misses. No, I'm just kidding.
Is it
Another
mine?
12.
Does sneak not
Okay.
work because he's already used his sneak
Yeah,
for
he
his
already
previous
used
turn?
Correct.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Just trying to
Okay,
understand
so
the
we-
mechanics.
No, understandable. No problem. So he moved 5. He's still alive, but he's very badly bleeding.
Oh,
I'll
jeez.
Hordebreaker him later.
And he's just going to get to
Or I can
about
just shoot
there.
him.
Or I'm gonna shoot him because I'm next.
That works.
The second one is going to step up and let's see, what do we got as far as ranges here? So you guys are all quite far away.
Do my owls take effect during my turn, or how does that work?
Yes.
Okay. Should they have attacked the gargoyles then on my turn?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Okay. Well, I don't want to. Should we just finish doing what we're doing first? Because I know you're in the middle of something.
Yeah, have him finish his and
Yeah.
then
Oh, wait.
do yours.
That's
Okay,
fine.
fair enough. Okay, Mr. Brenane,
Yes.
you are the winner. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
Damn.
Oh, smart professor.
what is going on here? Okay, that's it for
Don't
the
ask-
for the casters, and we are back to actually no, we'll do the owls. Sorry.
Yeah,
Let's
do
go
the
for the
owls
owls.
and then we'll do
All right. Just to make it easy, I'll start on the very left side and work our way to the right. So this owl. Oh, didn't mean to move him. Just meant to ping. So this
Oh,
owl.
they're probably all a little janky. Sorry.
No, you're fine. So there should be, I'm guessing, a character sheet for that. Okay, got it. And I have talons. So I guess I'll just click on talons, and then that should see if that does it.
22.
22.
22 will hit, and then just hit on the talons in the little box there, and you'll see damage.
Under attack.
Yes.
Okay, so 5 slashing.
Okay.
Now it
Okay.
can move up to. I guess it should stay where it's at.
Yeah, they're fighting the gargoyles.
Yeah, it's fine. So I'll just do the one on top there, top left. I'll do talons. 8 is probably not enough to hit.
Nope. We'll go to this guy in the middle here.
This guy down. Okay.
Oh, down here. Go for it. Sure.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Nope, doesn't work. Okay. The one in the middle toward us.
Middle. Okay.
20.
That's a hit.
All right. 8.
Okay, not bad.
And then the one down here near Aft Castle is a 12. Probably not enough.
12 is not enough.
Okay. And then the one by the forecastle.
Yep. 18 will do it.
Okay. Attack 6.
Not bad, not bad. Okay.
And then the one on the very top right, 7 is not enough. And then the last one to the right there is 13. Probably not enough.
Not enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Cool beans.
I'm set.
Alright, I'm gonna hit that one.
Okay.
The one that was, yeah. Okay.
Kill him.
See if he dies.
15,
Oh, 15 barely does it.
Nice.
16.
And he falls
Yeah.
off the side of the boat.
Can I shoot the other one
Sure.
with my second one?
Yep.
And that one definitely hits, but I want to add a superiority die to that. And can I do disarming?
Okay, sure.
Can he drop the staff or whatever that he's holding?
Yeah, you could knock it out of his hands. I mean, he just has to pick it up on his next turn, to be perfectly clear with you.
Oh, but would it do movement?
It's not like he has to move very far. He could, he'll just pick it up and cast whatever he's trying to cast at us again.
Oh, maybe not then. We'll just do a precision one then.
Okay, what does that do?
That
Stick the
one,
damage?
You expend 1 superiority die to add it to the roll. You can use this maneuver before making the attack roll. So it'll just add to the damage.
Is it the damage or the attack roll, though?
Where'd it go? Where'd it go? When you make a weapon attack roll against, you can expend 1 superiority to add it to the roll. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think there is a way for you to add damage, though, but I don't think it's that one.
Is that your sharpshooter then? Maybe, I don't know.
No, menacing maybe. Yeah, it's to frighten the target so it doesn't come near. I'll do the menacing. That's fine.
Hang on.
So it'll add 8 to it. So 24, and then he's got to do a wisdom saving throw.
The attack's damage roll. Okay, yes, you are correct. Okay. So total 24.
Mm-hmm.
He gets a wisdom save,
Mm-hmm.
which is...
Failed.
He definitely fails.
Cool. So he's frightened of me until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
So you won't
We
come
will
near
put
us.
a little heart on him.
Next, right?
Okay. Anything else?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Mrs. Anna.
All right. How are you looking on hit points, Bernane?
I am at 58,
Okay.
so I'm still pretty good.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna do some hideous laughter.
Okay. Who are we hitting?
I kind of want to hit. I kind of
What
want to
happens if
hit
you hit a gargoyle?
that guy.
Can you
honestly.
reach it from there?
Oh, if I hit the gargoyle, would he fall out of the sky
it?
and drown in the water?
Because it's made out of stone, isn't it?
I thought Hideous Laughter only worked on humanoids. I could be wrong.
Yeah, check that, actually. Good call.
Yeah.
I would almost do
it
on one of
says-
you guys.
This is a creature of your choice that you can see within range.
Oh.
But doesn't it have... No, it has like an intelligence requirement or something, right?
I linked it.
Let's see. A creature with an intelligence score of 4 or less isn't affected.
Oh.
So you're not sure what the intelligence score of the gargoyle is, so you could try it, or you
Okay.
could focus on one of the humanoids, which is almost certainly I'll just say certainly higher than an intelligence score of 4.
Do you have any AoE abilities to take out all those guys in front of you?
I do, but it might also hurt us. Well,
What are you thinking?
She only has shatter or fireball.
I do have that shatter. That has. I think I could. Well, no, because it would have to be. Hold on. You read it. All these icons. Noise erupts. Yeah.
I think the range is 10 feet or something, right?
Yeah, the range is 60
Nice.
feet.
I mean, like the blast radius is 10
Oh.
on your shatter. So
Yeah,
if-
10-foot radius.
So if you cast it by the aft castle here, you
Mhm.
could potentially hit these 3 targets with your shatter.
I could.
You also have that necklace fireball, don't you? All this time you've been sort of... it should be
I
recharged.
used it. I think I used it with Guh, right?
You all but
used
one,
one.
all but one slot. So as long as you don't use every single spell slot on that necklace, it'll
Oh,
recharge back.
Are you talking about the magic missile or the actual necklace?
I meant the magic missiles. I'm sorry. Did you use the
Yeah.
fireball one then?
No,
Yeah, I
think
did- I
we
did
still
use the
have some,
necklace.
though.
Okay, so you've
The
got
necklace I used. The necklace is gone. I took it
Okay.
off a long time ago.
Gotcha. Okay, so you still have that magic missile too as well.
Yeah. I kind of want to do the hideous laughter on this guy.
Okay.
Or on this one. One of these. Because it just seems more thematic.
Go for it. Do
Which
they look
one's-
like regular thralls? Like, do they have an intelligence score?
Yeah, they don't seem like the ones that you met in that storeroom that are just totally
Like brain dead.
like
Gotcha.
zoned out. Yeah, they
Okay.
seem to have awareness.
Okay.
Yeah. Which one looks more healthy? Do I see any bloody noses or broken jaws or
I
anything?
horde breakered the one above. So the one that's full health right now is the one to the right of you.
Okay.
So I would do him first
Okay.
while I take
Let's
out
do-
the other ones.
Let's do hideous laughter on this guy.
Top one? Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so he gets a wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
He rolls a 17.
What?
Wow.
You didn't think the owl birds were funny? You're bogus.
Bogus.
So
Okay.
unfortunately, he seems unaffected.
That's okay. I'll give a bardic inspiration to Bernane.
Okay,
thank
Bernane and Sunset become inspired.
Yep.
You
That
guys
will
get
help.
a D8, is it still?
Yes, D8.
D8.
A D8 that you can add to an attack roll, wisdom, or I'm sorry, saving throw, or ability check. Anything else, Pony?
No. I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay, Bernane the Proud.
All right. Thank you for that bardic inspire. That's gonna help me in what I'm gonna try to do here.
I do a little bow.
All
My
right.
billowing clay.
Okay, I would like to attack the captain, but
Okay.
I'd like to perform a grappling strike. So I know I need to attack him first to see if I hit, and then I'd like to expend a superiority die to says add that to your strength check to see if I actually grapple him. So first things first. Let's see if I hit. 22?
That'll do it.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so let me subtract a die and do this. So 7, and my strength is 9? No, it's... What is my strength? 9, right?
Hang on a second.
Or it's... no, that's my saving throw. Sorry.
That's okay. Make an attack action to make a special melee attack. It's grapple. One size larger than you, that's fine. Within reach, that's fine. With at least one free hand, you try to seize the target by making a grapple check.
So I'd have
By
to...
making athletics. So it's a contested athletics check
It is.
versus either my
Okay,
guy's athletics or dexterity. Okay, so
Okay.
make a athletics check.
Okay. Well,
You can use your superiority die, right? Because it's a check.
I can also use my bardic inspire as well.
That's what I
so
meant.
let's-
I'm sorry. That's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
I just
Well, let's
wasn't
do
sure if that counts toward athletics checks or not.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah,
The
it should.
Inspire
Okay.
does.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Okay, so 3.
15.
All right, a 15. He's going to roll his acrobatics, which is an 11. So you have him grappled.
Oh, nice. Okay, so do I get my second attack?
You
or
would,
will
yes.
Okay.
Now-
then I would.
The problem becomes is that you have this guy in one of your arms, right? So I don't think you can use your greatsword any longer because that's a two-handed weapon.
Okay.
So you would have to drop it and use one of your one-handed weapons, or it's up to you.
Or I could send my shield to protect someone.
That's true.
Okay. All right. So
Wait, who's-
since he's grappled, can I move him around? Or
Just shove him off the ship.
But wouldn't Bernane go down with him? Because they're grappled together, and that's not good for Bernane because he's like fully armored.
right. But here's kind of my thought process. See, if I move him away from where he is, I would be moving him away from the controls of the ship, and then that way I could take control of the ship.
Well, the ship's not moving. Don't
Oh, the
forget.
ship's not moving. Okay.
You can keep him there, Brene, and I can maybe just finish him off next turn when it's on my
Yeah,
turn.
I'd say do as much damage as
Because I
possible.
can just move up and hit him
Okay.
when he's grappled.
Can you do a shield bash or something with your shield and do some damage with it?
I could send my shield to bash him, right, Nick? Would that be the cost of my attack, though? If I did that?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so I could I could either do that or I could attack him with a one-handed weapon. So
It's whatever you want. I mean, whatever you think is best. Do you have a
Yeah.
good one-handed weapon that you haven't? Like your greatsword's awesome, but do you have a good one-handed weapon somewhere?
I do. I still have my one-handed longsword.
Oh, why not?
Which is not Yeah.
Is it magical or anything? Like, it's like...
No, it's
Okay.
just a regular longsword.
Gotcha.
All right.
Up to you.
Let's let's go ahead and send my shield out to see if I could bash him into submission.
Okay.
And I believe you said the roll is a 15. Is that right, Nick? Is that
Yeah,
what
I think so.
decided on?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's try that then.
So what did we say happens when you shield bash? I'm sorry, I should remember this, but I don't.
It stuns him. Let me see.
It's Captain America.
Requires an action. Creature gets a saving throw.
Okay, so I guess it would
it'll
just
be a
stun
stun.
him.
Yeah.
So if he's stunned, he can't move, speak. Well, he can speak falteringly. He automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws, and attacks against the creature have advantage. So if you want to do that, then we can do that. So he's going to get a Constitution saving throw. 15 is the number that we're looking for here.
Okay. Sounds good. Let's do it. Let's try it.
He rolls a 5.
Okay.
So he is stunned.
Excellent. Okay, I think that completes my turn. Is
Does
that
the
right?
shield do any damage to him? Like smash him in the face? How does that work?
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering that too. Or is it just a stunning action?
I'm sure. Roll a 1d6 and add your strength to it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that would hurt.
Yeah, it probably would.
So-
If you're getting stunned from getting smacked around by a shield, it would probably hurt a little bit.
That's true. Okay, so 4 plus
Whatever your
I
strength is.
4.
my
So
so my strength is a
It's whatever the big number is on the character sheet on the upper left.
I believe it's a 4. I think you have those gauntlets on that make your strength 19.
2. I do. So I have a strength of 4.
So 4.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so it's
8.
total 8 damage.
Okay,
It's not bad.
not bad.
Okay, it is now his turn, but he is stunned. And we're going to go to the gargoyles real quick. So we're going to start up here, Vince.
Okay.
They do get 2 attacks, a bite and a claw.
Oof.
So the first one is going to bite an 18.
I'll take a look here. Giant Owl's armor class is 12.
Okay, so he's going to take 6 points of damage from the bite.
That's the upper left one by the word
Yeah.
Morkoth. Okay.
Up here, yeah.
Okay. So 6 points of damage. All right.
And then the claws are also going to hit for 7 points of damage.
All right. So 6 and 7 is 13. So I just type in minus 13 there. Yep. Okay.
Yep. Okay, going down to these guys here.
Okay.
Bite hits 6 points of damage. Claws actually miss. He rolled
Okay.
a 10.
Okay.
We'll go down to these guys right here.
Sure.
Bite, critical miss. Claw is a crit, so I made up for it, I guess. A total of 9 points of damage on the claws.
Okay.
We'll go to these guys down here. Bite is going to be a miss. Claws are also a miss. That's crazy.
Oh, okay.
We'll go to these guys over here. We'll just go in a circle, I guess.
Sure.
Bite is a hit for 3 points of damage. Claws are a miss, so only 3 on that guy.
Okay.
Up here, bite for a crit, but only 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Wow, another crit on the claws, so 14 damage total.
Dead.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
It's a good one.
Yeah, that I've double crit.
Oh.
I've never even seen that before. Well, you know what I mean. It's
Mhm.
rare. All right, so he's going to use his movement to gang up on this guy, but obviously he has no attacks left.
Okay.
And then that gargoyle will try. First one's a hit for 7. The second one is a miss. And then these guys in the middle here, last one, bite. 6 points of damage is a hit.
Okay.
And then the second one is another crit, but it's only 5 points of damage.
All right.
So 11 total.
Gotcha.
Wow.
All right. So the
And
eagles
that's-
are doing their thing, or the owls, they're tanking. Okay.
They're surviving. Saberwolf, you are up.
All right. How hurt does the guy look to the right here? The one that's that sunset hit with the fear or whatever. Is it looking pretty bad?
He's not bleeding out or anything like that. He's not looking too bad, but obviously that arrow
Gotcha.
hit pretty hard.
Okay. I'm tempted to. What do you think, guys? Should I attack the caster in the back there because he's doing some kind of mind control or whatever casting thing earlier, or do we focus on
The one that hit us with lightning? You mean?
Well, that one's dead,
Yeah,
but there's another
yeah.
one to the right that can also it can do the same thing that the other one was doing. So I'm
Yeah.
thinking maybe focus on him,
Oh yeah.
or do I Horde Breaker and do more damage to these guys in front
Focus
of Renee?
on maybe focus. Well, if
Okay.
you can reach that far.
Oh, I can easily. So
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah.
I'll shoot that
Me
one
and
there.
Brain can deal with the infantry.
All right, I'll longbow then the caster.
Ooh,
Definitely a hit.
Oh my.
Okay,
nice.
and then
Almost
again,
critted.
So a total of 23.
looks like it. Yeah.
Okay, he's still alive, but obviously very hurt now.
Okay.
Okay.
Dragon?
Alright. I'll move up next to Saberwolf in between the two guards.
You sure that's wise?
Well, yeah, I have Uncanny Dodge and
Okay.
Oh,
But
okay.
I'm-
So you want
He's trying to move to the south of me, but I can't move him to the right.
yeah,
Oh,
I'm
there it
gonna
goes.
help kill. He's grapple, correct? The captain.
Yeah, the captain.
captain is, but you're not in range of him.
Oh, I thought he was on top of Renee because he's like
No,
being held.
no, he's.
No, he's kind of they don't occupy the same square.
Oh, okay.
I'd say. I mean, if you want to stay where you are, you can maybe longbow this guy and finish him off. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll go back and do that.
All right. So let me,
I thought I could like kill the guy because he's grappled with Renee.
I can't see him to go left anymore. It's weird.
It's an interesting bug.
Yeah, I can't. For whatever reason, I can't.
Where are you trying to go?
I'm trying to put him back where he was to the left of me.
That's
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, there.
Okay, and he's gonna longbow the caster in the back there.
Yeah, I don't have any like sneak attacks sadly, but
All right. So you're gonna do longbow, is it?
yeah,
Or it's the longbow +1. There it is.
longbow +1.
All right. Hopefully it's 27.
27 definitely hits.
Okay, so 9 points of damage without the sneak, right?
Yeah,
12 points.
Oh,
Oh,
12.
The
I'm
sneak
right.
is the first one. Yeah.
Gotcha.
He's barely alive.
Oh.
I don't think I could shoot again.
I don't think you can now, unless you have I don't know, any ability that lets you shoot twice. I don't know.
No.
No.
I don't.
Okay. All right. Well, he's almost there.
Okay.
That's really
Cultists. The first one up here saw Pony try to cast a spell on him. He was none too pleased about that.
Yep.
So he's going to get you twice with the scimitar.
Uh-oh.
First one definitely hits 22.
Okay.
I have Sentinel. I'll use Sentinel on him.
Oof. You're going to take 19 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, so Nick, I could either do like a Sentinel or I could do the Selfless Hero.
While
If you
you're
do the
grappled?
selfless hero, then you have to let go of the captain.
Okay, all right.
No,
then,
I'm good. I'm good.
okay,
I'll take
Um,
yeah. I'll be
okay.
fine.
Then,
Do you want to go
uh,
invisible, Pony?
Could I have done that with the first cast? The first
Well,
hit?
after you take damage, and then you could use your reaction to do that gnome invisibility thing.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, I want to do that. Okay.
And then I still get Sentinel, right, Nick? Against,
If you'd like to, yeah, you could take a swing at that guy.
Okay, I would like to. So let's give that a try. And it's with the one-handed weapon, correct?
Right. You had to basically drop your long sword, or I'm sorry, your great sword,
Okay.
to grapple the captain.
All right. So 22, I'm guessing, is a hit, and for 8.
That's definitely a hit. Not bad.
Nice. Okay.
As I'm fading to invisibility, can I give him the bird?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh my.
So, oops, wrong thing. So he still gets another attack. He could either try to attack Pony while she's invisible or turn to Bernane. I guess we'll go for Bernane. I'll be nice to Pony.
I don't mind either way. I think it's
No, I know.
hilarious.
That's okay. I think if you poofed out of existence in the heat of battle, he would probably just swing at the next target. So,
Vince, you forgot to do your owls again.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt, but yeah,
Oh,
that's all right. After these guys
okay.
act,
That's okay.
after these guys act,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Sorry, I keep forgetting too. My bad.
It's all right.
Okay, so we'll just finish. So one attack against Brenane.
Okay.
Oh, you don't have the benefit of your shield currently, right?
I don't know because I sent it to bash the captain, so I'm at 20. Yeah, I was at 23, so I'm at 22, I think, because the shield was just a +1 to my ASC, correct?
I don't think so. I think it's more. It's at least 2. I know that shields are 2.
Okay.
I'm not sure
Okay.
if it's a +1 shield or not. I can't remember.
I am not sure either.
I don't think it isn't a +1. It's
Can't you
just an animation.
on your character sheet and click the unequip button next to it so it's not equipped?
Yeah, where is it? I'm just going through your character sheet here. I don't see it on your character sheet, which is weird.
Did I not add it in?
Well, you definitely have the benefit of it because you wouldn't have 23 armor without a shield.
Okay.
I think this might have been one of those things that you accidentally overwrote, but it's still giving you the benefit. Well, whatever. We'll say 21 because I'm not sure if it's a magic shield or not as far as +1 magic shield goes.
Yeah.
So we'll just say 21 is your armor.
Okay, sounds good. I don't know where to look that up though.
Yeah, I'll have to figure. Well, let's figure out the other way. I'm sorry, this is going to take a second.
That's fine.
So you have plate armor, which makes your armor
+1.
18, but it's +1, so it's 19. I think you have a ring of protection, which would make it 20.
Yes.
And I think that's it. So I think your armor is a +1. I mean your shield.
Okay, so it drops me 3
to a 20. Yeah.
To a 20. Okay.
Okay.
So he'll take one swing at you with his sword. Misses.
Oh wow. Okay.
My
goodness.
So the guy below him will do his 2 attacks against you.
Okay.
First one is a 20. I'm not making this up.
Okay.
So you're going to take 6 slashing and 14 psychic, so that becomes 17 damage total after your armor.
Okay, 17.
And then the second swing is a miss.
Okay.
This guy down here, I don't know if I should just gang up on Bernane or spread the love, you know what I mean? Yeah, I guess these guys are just going to move in like that. The one here is going to attack Saberwolf.
Okay. My armor's a 17.
Okay. Well, the first one definitely hits. Jeez Louise, that was almost max damage. You're going to take 27 points total.
Wow. Okay.
And I also need you to make a concentration check.
All right. I'm trying to do math in my head and I can't do it.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Can I use my Selfless Hero amulet in this case?
You can. You'll switch positions with him and drop the captain. Is that okay?
I don't know, Vince. What do you think?
It's up to you. You said 27 points of damage?
Yes.
So I'd be down to 38.
I can.
And you'll also potentially lose the owls.
Oh, because of my concentration. That's right.
Vince?
It's up. Yeah, if you want to, it's up to you.
Yeah, we can't
I'd
afford
hate to
gargoyles.
I'd hate to let go of the captain, but I'm afraid I have to.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to go ahead and
That
use my
captain's
Selfless
kinda
Hero
low.
amulet.
So you guys basically swap places. So
And then, do I take the
you
same
take
amount?
half damage, so it's going to be... So you only take 11 points of damage total, and that's including your armor reduction.
Okay, 11. Got it. So down to 30. Just FYI.
And that was the first swing with him, right? So he's going to get another swing against Bernane,
Okay.
which is going to hit 24.
Okay.
Jeez.
And this time, jeez, these guys are rolling insane on the damage and the hits too.
Okay.
You're going to take a total of 25 points of damage after your armor.
Okay. Down to 5. All right.
Okay, and then the last guy is going to attack Dragon. So he's going to get his
16.
scimitar. Okay. First one is a critical miss, so that's good. but the second one will definitely hit. And this damage, I swear to God.
Oh, shit.
You're going to take 25 points of damage.
Wow.
These guys are all rolling
Half
like
of
almost
13.
max damage.
You're gonna have that with your
Yeah, uncanny dodge.
uncanny dodge. So 66 minus.
What?
12. It
25
rounds
minus
down.
half is
Okay,
12.
so 12. So 54. Okay.
54 with the uncanny dodge. Good job. Okay.
I could use Sentinel again, right? Can I use Sentinel again, or
Did
that
you
only- is
go
that-
yet?
no, I
no.
didn't. But since he attacked Dragoon and he's 5 feet away, I could use Sentinel.
But I
or
think
is that
I
only-
think you need a reaction to do it, though. That's the thing.
Oh, okay. Okay,
So
and I don't
you
have
only
any-
get one reaction per round, and I think you
per
used it on
round.
the guy that was hitting Xana.
Yes, I did. Okay. Okay, thank you for
Okay.
clarifying that.
No problem. Okay, so it's the caster guy. Actually, no, we'll do the owls. Let's do the owls. Sorry.
That's fine. So, I guess upper left, I'll just, next to the word Morkoth there. Talons, nope, miss. The one below the word Morkoth is a 9 miss. The one below them, 20, that hits.
The hit.
So that one is 5 slashing.
Okay.
The one below the aft castle, 21.
That's a hit.
Okay, that's 9.
Ooh, nice damage. Okay.
The one up upper deck, 9 missed. Okay. The forecastle, 5 miss. And then the last one on the upper right is going to attack the one to the right of him.
Yep.
8 is a miss. Okay. So that's that.
No
Not great.
problem. Okay, so we will get to actually, due to the commotion in the ocean, you guys see, well, you guys wouldn't see this, but a door swings open on the middle deck and this guy steps out.
Oh.
But that is
Great.
it.
Who is this guy?
Great.
And now this last guy who's on his last legs over here. What can he do? One last FU before he dies.
Oh.
Did the ring.
Yeah, there's really
It's not looking good for us. I'm just saying.
Nah, we'll be fine. I'll just polymorph everyone to gorillas.
You might as well do that because he's so low.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's just going to cast an old familiar spell that we all love. Darkness.
Oh.
Great.
Jeez.
So
Oh,
the ship becomes shrouded in darkness where you guys are. The way that it works is since you guys are all in the darkness, effectively there's no effect on each other. Like you would get advantage on somebody, but they would also get advantage. Well, you would get disadvantage trying to attack them, but they would get advantage because you're blah blah blah. Basically, it all cancels itself out. The only thing it effectively does is if you try to shoot the caster guy, you're going to have disadvantage.
I see.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So that's all he can do, and then we are to sunset.
Did I unmute? Sorry. Yeah, I did. Okay. Well, even at disadvantage, I still feel like I can hit the damn caster.
And you have bardic inspiration too.
Right. So I think I'm going to try and shoot the caster.
Okay. I was trying to dissuade you guys. Ooh.
13, but I can still use my
Inspiration.
bardic. Plus 3,
That's
so
16.
16.
All right, he's dead.
That didn't last long. Poor guy.
I need to see a cartoon of this. I'm just saying.
Oh, they can't get me now.
Screwing it.
Arrow comes out.
He just falls
Darkness.
over
I
again.
get another turn, right?
Yeah.
Still get another attack, yes.
So I'm going to shoot, I guess, at this one.
Okay, the one in front of
And,
Brene.
and since we're all in the darkness, it doesn't affect me?
Well, there's no
The
darkness.
effect just disappears after he dies.
Oh, okay, so it's not there anymore.
Yeah,
All
it
right.
just popped in for basically like 6 seconds and then dissipated.
Alright.
He's the guy
Can I do
12?
the piercing? Can I do my piercing one that adds to the precision one?
Yes,
That'll
you
add.
could add your Battlemaster dice to the roll, sure.
3.
A total of 15 is not good enough on these guys with their
Oh.
shields up.
You know what? I'm gonna use my action surge.
Okay.
Same one. We're gonna do this. No, we're
Wow.
not.
Wow.
Oh man.
There you go. That one will
19.
do
there you
it. That one will go
Jesus.
through.
Finally.
All my guys are rolling like monsters, and you guys are getting so unlucky. Okay. Anything else?
No, that's all I got.
Okay. Did some good damage to him. The for the moment, how long does that invisibility last, Pony? I think it's only for like
It's
till the
only
end of your next turn or something.
Yeah. It should be like done by now, I think.
I think once you do something, it's going to end.
Fade away. When you take damage, you can use a reaction, blah, blah, blah. You can't become invisible until the end of your next turn or until you attack or deal
Okay.
damage.
So basically, it's going to end as soon as you do something here, regardless.
Okay. Alright.
Can you move back and shatter and kill, like, attack 4 of these guys here?
Yeah, I might actually have to do that.
I will say that even though this is me being nice, that's okay. If you want to move away from this group of enemies right now, I won't have them do the opportunity attack since you're invisible.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
I think if you were the only one next to them, they might try to take a swing, but since there's stuff going on all around them, that's fine.
Alright.
If
Alright.
you shatter here, will that wake up King Hecaton and, like, get that, like, snap him out of it? That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh.
Maybe. I'll heat the chain metal. How about that?
Oh, yeah, burn him
Yeah, that'll
alive.
help.
Yeah, great.
You'd be like, oh, my saviors, I'm definitely going to help you guys. Okay, what is it, Pony? What do you got?
I'm gonna do a shatter.
Okay, you're going to hit all 4 of these guys?
Yeah.
There isn't.
Oh, where's my damn ruler? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna do this.
Okay, so I think I get some Constitution saving throws.
Mm,
So
Do I have to
let's
click on
see.
it?
Click on it just so you might have to click on it for damage anyways. So
Oh, I forgot. I can cast it. I'll just cast it at level 2. That's fine.
okay, so how many of you guys? You're hitting 3. I'm sorry, 2 of my fighty guys, the captain, and the guy who just appeared. I will allow it. Okay, so he saves. The lowest roll for these 2 fighter guys was a 16. I think that's high. 15 Constitution. So they both save.
Wow.
Let me try the captain. He fails.
Okay.
And
Good.
then our friend on the middle deck is also going to fail.
Okay.
So they take 15. Ooh, wow, nice roll. 15 thunder damage.
Ooh.
So the ones that failed take half, so that's going to be 7.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Nice. Okay.
7. And then the other 2 are taking the full brunt of it. 15 and 15. Okay. Anything else, Pony?
I'm going to do another Bardic Inspire on someone. Renee, do you have a Bardic Inspiration?
No,
Or
I
did you use
used it. I used
Alright.
it already.
Alright, I'll
On
give
his
you
grapple check, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll give you this one.
He needs to get
Oh,
healed.
okay.
Brenane, you're starting to fall in and out of consciousness here. You're not looking too good.
Can I mumble the code word "return to my shield" and have it return to my side without
Yes.
using an action? Or would
We'll say
be
that
one
it's like a bonus action, I guess.
Can you use your second wind, or
Okay.
is that a bonus action?
That was my second question.
Yeah, that would be conflicting. I mean, you could do both those things if you spend one of them as your main primary action. But you can either recall your shield or heal yourself with your second wind.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do both because I'm only at 5 hit points. So, okay. So for my action, I'll call the shield back to my side and get back up to 23 AC.
Okay.
And then, So the second one would be my bonus action, or would
Right,
it be
but
my second?
it's going to be your action basically after
Okay.
getting the shield back.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do it. I have no choice. So it's a 1d10 plus my fighter level here. So 8 plus 9. No, 8 plus 4. Right?
Just hang on, let me look at your character. Your bonus, your second wind, 1d10 plus your fighter level. So yeah, it would be plus 9.
Oh, plus 9. So 17?
17 hit points, yep.
Okay. Okay. So 22. Excellent. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. That's all I could do.
Well, you get another action. Well, you have one action, right? So don't you have 2 actions or something? Or no, it's when you attack, you get 2.
He could do his action surge, but
Oh,
but as far as multi-attack goes, it just says when you take the attack action, you can attack twice.
Gotcha.
All right.
Okay.
I will use my action surge, and I will. You know what? Let's
Wait, I'm so confused. Didn't you use your actions to get back your shield and use your second
He
wind?
did, but fighters have an ability called action surge where they get another action. It's like a once per long rest sort of big cooldown or short rest, whatever it is.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and I just decided to use it. So and I'm going to use my newly acquired Bardic Inspire on this. So could I move first? Because I'd like to try and grapple the captain again
If you do, you're
You'll
gonna take
get an
one
opportunity attack, yeah.
from the guy on the left.
from these guys.
In the guy
Well,
on the
not
left.
from this one because you're still touching, but the one on the left you will, because you're moving out of his range.
Okay, that's right. Okay, well, then I will try to grapple this guy in front of me here.
Okay. So we just have to do contested
it's,
rules again.
Yeah, but first I have to actually hit him with an attack.
Okay, that's always so foggy to me. Okay, so go ahead.
Okay, and it's with my one-handed longsword. Or
Do you have your greatsword back, or is it? I don't know how that worked.
I think it's currently at your feet.
Yeah.
well,
Saberwolf.
yeah, but since I'm trying a grapple attack, then I have to either drop one or the other, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so I'll drop my greatsword and just use my longsword because I really need to be back at 23 AC. So let's attack him with my one-handed longsword for 16.
a 16 does not do it.
Oh, okay.
You have your
Trash.
bardic.
I do, and I will use that. It's 1d8. Is that
Yes.
1d8.
Okay. So 6.
Okay, that
22.
will now do it. So
Nice.
you're going to try to grapple him?
I am. I'm going to try and grapple him, and it is just a test of athletics against his strength, right? Or his athletics?
Correct. So,
Okay. So let's do that.
ooh, he rolled extremely well. He got a 23.
Wow.
Whoa!
How did I do that?
Woo!
Oh
Nice
my gosh.
roll.
What?
Thank
Okay, so
you.
you get him. You have him sort of in your clutches.
Okay.
You
Wow.
can still
in
make one
shock.
more attack.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep.
Not
The
that-
the grapple is just takes up one of the places of one of your attacks.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's just.
Whew, I can't believe you hit that. That was.
You know what? I can't either. That's almost
I
insane right there.
I rolled a 23 and I was like, oh man, that sucks.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
My lord.
My
Krillin.
goodness.
this
So
guy ate
8.
his Wheaties.
I guess so. Alrighty
So
then.
8 points. Not bad. Not bad.
Awesome.
And that's against the one that you're grappling?
Yes, correct.
Okay,
guy
so
right here.
you grab him in and then you just stick your sword into him. Definitely hit some vital organ there.
Nice.
Okay. It is now the captain's who's first getting his first proper turn now. Okay. Okay. So fortunately Saberwolf is the is the man in the action right now.
Yep. Yep.
So he's going to pull out a short sword and take a swing at you.
Okay.
17, does that hit?
Yeah, I'm a 17.
Okay. So, no, that's not right. Okay. So you're going to take 6 points of damage from his short sword, and then another 14 from his sneak attack because you are next to one of his allies.
I see. Okay.
He
Wow, he's a
is
rogue.
a little bit roguey.
So 45, I think. Okay.
And now I do need you to make a concentration check.
Concentration.
You have to roll better than a 10 on a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Constitution saving throw. Okay. Damn it.
Oh,
Okay.
9.
Do you have anything that could help you, Vince?
Nope.
Poof. Poof. Poof.
No. No. No.
Okay.
We're
I
screwed.
can sneak in.
Yep.
If someone can get to the giant, dimension door him to me or to us, and then we conch out. That's our saving at this point. Like, because
Yeah.
When would we be
we're
crushed
getting
from him?
overwhelmed.
Yeah. We're going to
got
be
it.
surrounded pretty quickly.
Okay. It's now the gargoyle's turn.
No.
Oh lord.
Okay. This gargoyle is going to swoop in. And he's going to try to grapple Pony.
No. No.
So, actually, his first attack misses, so he'll try again. It also misses. Hey, come on. Don't let me down now, gargoyles. Let's see. Yeah, this guy. So they're just going to rush in because they don't. Actually, what's their. They might have flight speed better than that. They do. Okay, so they fly in. And he's going to try to grapple Pony.
This is not good.
Oh, miss? Oh my god. Okay, well, forget my guy's rolling well. That's gone. Okay, let's see. This guy is going to run in. Well, fly in, I should say. And he's going to try to grapple Sunset. First one, miss. There we go. All right. So it's going to be a contested check. So I need you to roll. I think acrobatics will be your best one, but you could do athletics if you prefer.
Nope. Acrobatics.
Okay. Ooh, he rolls a 21. You got to beat a 21. Okay, so he has you.
Inspired. I'm inspired though.
Okay, you could try to roll. Yeah, if you can beat it with your inspiration.
Ooh.
Wow.
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 Lucky duck.
That was pretty nice.
22.
Okay. This guy, here we go again.
Oh, great.
Is it on me again?
Yeah, but both
Okay.
attacks miss.
Okay.
These guys aren't actually very combat effective. But they are a little bit tanky. Alright, Sable Wolf. Actually, no, this guy will go over here. Make room for his friends, so. Okay, Mr. Dragon. First one. Miss. Second one is 18, I think is a hit.
Yeah.
It does.
And then I need you to do, probably for you, acrobatics against his
Yeah,
17.
acrobatics, it's plus 12.
Oh, wow. There's no shot. Ooh, it was actually closer than I thought, but no, he cannot grapple you. And then the rest of these guys, he could still get in there. So we'll do him real quick.
Oh, Lord.
First one is definitely a hit. So probably acrobatics for you, Vince.
Yeah, I guess.
This time you only have to beat a 12. Whew, that works.
Oh,
The second try is a miss. And I don't think there's any way that these guys can get to anybody else because of just the way everything's set up. So they're just going to fly in and be supportive. They're going to go, yeah, grab him, yeah.
Like a cage fight.
wow.
Okay, Saberwolf, it is your turn.
Maybe we should just conch out, lick our wounds, and be done with it. I mean, this is not working. This isn't working for us.
I had some ideas.
I'm going down. Bernane, like, I don't know. We're surrounded here. I mean, we'll just have to accept. I'm fine with just retiring in countryside somewhere. The giants can rescue their own damn giant. I mean, I'm just saying. I can't. What bothers me is that we're out here risking our necks, and we have no support whatsoever. You know, we're rescuing the king of the storm giants, and not one of them has lifted a finger to help us. I say we conch out, retire, let them deal with it. That's bullshit. Sorry, I'm pissed. I'm so pissed. All of the planning that we do, and then we end up in situations like this.
Oh, babe.
I'm conching out. I'm done. I'm conching out.
We might have to. Yeah.
I'm done. I'm gonna conch out.
Are you?
I'm fine with taking everyone with me, and that's it.
We might.
I mean, I don't want to piss off the rest of the party, but like I feel like I'm not getting anywhere with this.
I was gonna gorilla polymorph.
Problem is, you're surrounded. One hit, and your concentration is, you know what I mean. So.
This is a losing battle.
Well, you can polymorph somebody else. Well, then you have to worry about getting hit yourself, though.
Yeah.
I could summon wolves. I can summon wolves to do a little bit of damage, but the problem there is that on initiative 18, if they hit me and the wolves go away, and then we're back to.
I have animate objects. I was gonna animate all the ballistas on there too, like on the ship.
Ooh.
The ballistas to like help us in the fight.
Shoot.
That's fine, but you're initiative 8. There's going to be a whole slew of enemies acting before. It's just me and Vinny next, and that's it. We can't do anything else. So unless there's a way to get around, I mean, I don't know how to get us down there to King Hecaton's position and conch out. I honestly don't know how to do it. So, yeah.
I would have to just drink the potion, go down there, dimension door back, and then conch, but I don't know how that would
Can
work.
you dimension door an entire giant next to But the thing is, the way dimension door works is if the target area, if it's occupied, I think it fails and you stay where you are and you take damage. I don't remember how that worked, but it seems like
only when you teleport back, I believe.
Also, I hate to pile on the bad news. Dimension Door says you can also bring one willing creature of your size or smaller with you.
So the Dimension Door would not work with King Hecaton anyway.
Unless I polymorph King Hecaton into something
into
smaller.
like a rat or something, then yeah.
I don't see a way to get him up here. Like, how do we get King Hecaton next? What's the range on the conch, first off? I think everyone has to be touching each other, right? So, we're in a position to get out of here, but, like...
Could we send Whisper in to grab him when he's polymorphed into a rabbit or a mouse?
I don't know how that works.
I don't know how that works.
Well, the problem is, Pony doesn't go until initiative 8, and we've got four of those warrior guys with the swords acting next, and then the captain or the one that came out of that thing down there.
Yeah, and who is this guy? Right, Vince? Who is this guy? We don't know what he can do.
So I'm fine with conching everyone out, and then if the giants really want our help, they better start helping us. I'm sorry, but like, you want me to save the world? We're only level 9. I'm just saying, like, this is pissing me off.
Right.
So
now we know what we're up against.
I'm conching everyone out.
All right, it's up to you.
Hate me if you want, but I'd say the giants, they're on their own.
We did kill.
Is that what we're doing?
I'm fine with that.
Is that the consensus?
Yeah,
it's
already done. Fine.
It's his turn.
Yeah, I don't see how we're going to win this battle. It's just piling on the hurt here.
Yeah.
Not to mention, we don't even know if the Kraken will
until the giants, do something to help us out. I'm just not going to touch this.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that my initiative is so low. Otherwise, I would have probably tried to charm. Maybe I did make some bad decisions. Instead of using Shatter, I should have charmed this guy.
That's okay.
No, Shatter is good. We were trying to even the odds, and the owls didn't last long enough to keep the rest busy. Now the gargoyle. I mean, there's no way. There's just no way.
I mean, you saw that the gargoyles aren't super effective in combat, though. I mean,
no, but we're almost dead. So I'm conching everyone out.
Maybe they could lift us in the air and throw us overboard.
That's what I thought they were going to do, honestly.
But we We know what their ship is. Well, it's just a plus.
That-
We know
that's
what we're up
true.
against.
That's
The only way I'm coming back here is with an entire army. That's
Okay.
if the giants supply the army, we'll come back. Otherwise, you're screwed. Sorry.
That's not D&D though.
I don't
D&D
care.
is like-
It's my character, and I'm putting my foot down.
okay.
I'm not going a step further until we get support, the proper support that we need. That's all there is to
Okay.
it. Because
Alright.
this is too much.
it's getting a bit crazy. Yeah.
So, Conch, out.
Okay, Koch.
Okay.
Yeet.
Did you just say yeet?
Did you just?
Yeet?
Yeah.
What the hell is yeet?
Oh no.
I don't know.
You go into the unknown.
Okay.
It's a gaming term. Or it's like YOLO.
Oh,
Did everyone make it back?
I think so.
I hope so.
But now we can give her the information where the ship is.
Well, now we know what we're up against. We've got the
Yeah.
tactical assessment, and tactical assessment says we need help.
We also know it's gargoyles.
I feel like we just wasted the last 2.5 hours, but
No, we found out that Hecaton was there.
we
know.
well now that we know King Hecaton is on that ship, we can report it to the uncle or whatever,
Mhm.
and say,
We know
"Hey,
he's alive.
we were there, but you lazy asses didn't give us the supplies we needed and the help we needed, so we couldn't get to him. So if you want our help, do something.
Well, be nicer, but yes.
Do something.
Do something." So,
No, I
Just
think
do it!
I feel like if we had taken down their ringleader, maybe like some of them would like back off.
the other option was maybe Vinny got on board and then conched out. Like, we did that once already, so I wasn't sure if Nick would allow it again. Like, sneak on board before the gargoyles got alerted kind of thing. But I didn't see any other choice there.
Yeah.
Yeah, hindsight.
All right. So what now?
We try to elicit some assistance, right?
I guess.
We should rest first.
Rest.
Oh, that's true.
Heal
That's
up,
true.
and then-
Definitely rest.
Yeah. All right, everyone. There's beds right here. We'll just sort of mosey
rest
on
here,
over,
and
lick
then
our
we'll
wounds.
Talk
Mhm.
and...
All right.
Wait, is there a way to like show memory?
What do you mean, show memory?
Like a showing memory thing so that they can see that he's alive.
We'll tell them.
Well, but they might not believe us.
Well, then
That's
we
the
leave,
point.
and then they're without their king and they're without their princess. I'm tired of. They don't believe us. How many good deeds do we have to do to be taken seriously? I'm sorry. This is BS. I'm getting pissed. It's a game, Vince. It's just a game. It's just a game.
Just his livelihood.
It's just a game.
Okay, so we're taking a long rest, right? Not a short
Correct.
rest?
Correct.
Long rest.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Excellent.
superiority dice, health, all that good stuff.
Yeehaw. All right.
Yeet.
You have a very you have a very toxic relationship with Saberwolf. I'm just saying.
Yeet.
Well, we tried.
We tried. We failed.
Now it's off to kill the dragon first.
That might be an option, but the problem is, that blue giant's gonna be no better. I'm telling you right now. That blue dragon, the blue dragon is huge.
Yep.
We need our army. That's all there is to it.
We did kill multiple dragons before.
Gimli and,
we had no
and
problem.
Aragorn, they didn't take down
Fang.
the entire army by themselves. They had help. All
But to be fair, we did kill three to four dragons.
We did
by
kill some of them.
ourselves.
But anyway, so everyone's, I guess, long resting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And at this point, do we go upstairs and talk to the uncle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should.
Let him know what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm on strike.
You know, your laughs are like cut out on Discord. So like when you don't laugh at your statements, it seems like you're actually really pissed.
Well, anyone can play back the tape on YouTube and then see that I'm laughing, but
Okay.
half
I was
laughing.
gonna say, I don't hear any of the laughs. I'm actually sitting here thinking, not knowing how
Hey,
to
look,
react.
it's the
to
crap.
No, he's laughing. Trust me.
I'm
I can hear him in the
half
basement.
laughing.
Wait, what?
Ha ha ha!
There you go.
Ha! Can you hear me now?
I guess I have to resign
All
now.
right. So,
Okay.
Where are we at? Oh, we're in the throne room. Okay, gotcha.
Everything's blurry.
Okay. So yeah, you still see Saritha completely unable to move or do anything, stuck to that throne. Uther sees you move in, and he sort of looks up, hopeful that you bring good news.
Well, Uther, we saw King Hecaton on that squid ship in the, was it the Purple Isles or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
We were unable to get to him. The forces were too strong. So we do know that he's alive. He's chained inside the ship. So if you guys could send some kind of rescue party, that would be awesome.
Maybe we just need a better plan.
We had a good plan. It was just too many guys.
Mm.
They were rolling too well, and there was too many of them. So
You saw the king.
we did.
Was he all right? Did he speak to you?
No, he was just sort of mesmerized, looking up at the sky, like out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing the whatever his name was, the squid Cthulhu creature, had him under some kind of spell, is my best guess.
Yes, this would stand to reason.
He was just really tied up, you know. Sorry. Terrible joke.
What defenses did these people have? What stopped you?
Well, let's see. There's 5 of us, and there were about 15 to 20 of them. Gargoyles and crewmates with swords and all sorts of crap. So, magic casters.
We did kill the magic casters.
They were rolling really well.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'll just...
Damn, I hate when they get lucky like that.
Yeah. Sucks.
Oh, man.
He says, I know we've asked a lot of you. You must understand that we are vulnerable now, more than ever.
Not my problem.
Oh, okay. I nudged Saberwolf.
Listen, we've done so much for you people. The least you can do is send help with us to help rescue your own freaking king.
Hey, Saberwolf, they're not people, they're giants.
I don't care.
He'll squish you.
Or ask other giants for help.
We helped your kingdom. We discovered that there was a traitor amongst you. We revealed who she was. We helped you discover which sisters were actually actively working against the throne. We tried to rescue your king and failed. There's only so much that we can do here. Unless you give us some kind of magical weapons that can instantly kill these things, we don't know what else to do.
Yes, I understand. Fortunately, we do not possess such weapons.
I see.
Do you have boats, like bigger boats with firepower? I mean, you're giants.
We giants don't use boats.
Really? You guys can walk on water? That's cool.
We use our nature's allies to help us,
Oh,
Oh, like the fishies.
like the killer whales, yes.
oh.
So what's to
There's
stop
an
you
idea.
from sending your killer, like a boarding party of giants with your killer whales to assault this boat? Now that we know where it is and where King Hecaton is, you can
Right.
formulate a plan to get your king back. It's your king, not ours. We'll be happy to help you, but we need your help. Help us help you.
Yes, unfortunately, we've tipped our hand. Now that they've been openly attacked, I doubt that they will stay where they are.
Yeah. They're gonna come back with a vengeance.
You've got a scrying pool. Now that we've been there, we may be able to scry their location. You have scouts, I'm assuming. You can scout the Purple Isles. I mean, I can't imagine they'd be veering too far away from the Purple Isles. If that's their headquarters, that's their base.
Yes. Yes, perhaps we shall do that. We'll do our best to scour the area with our best men.
Okay.
Gonna go off and retire now.
I think
I'm gonna go to Wave Echo Cave and collect my money and just retire.
Jesus Christ. He's laughing. You hear that? He's laughing. Oh man.
I don't
All
know.
right, maybe we should borrow some sharks, some killer whales, and
We should maybe ask the other giants for help.
We've tried that. No,
I-
none of the giants want to help. None of them.
mhm. I think
They don't want to rescue anyone. They don't want to lift a finger. They don't want to do anything. They want
I-
the little guys to do all the work for them. I'm saying no.
okay. I think
Union.
I should have. Oh no, I should strike. No, I definitely should have provided more support. You know, the hideous laughter that didn't work. The what else did I do? I don't even know.
You did fine.
guys-
Everyone did fine. We
Exactly. We did fine. It was just
There was too many of them. That's
Yeah.
all there is to it. We were outnumbered, and the dice rolls, the RNG just didn't favor us, so we got outnumbered and overrun. And
We
that's
should have
all there is
boiled the
to it.
water. I should have boiled the water.
All right, so maybe if we find the ship again, let's come at it from a different approach. I'll summon a creature that can maybe burst a hole in the side of the ship, and King Hecaton can just sort of drop into the water. Then we can all swim underneath the ship and conch back here. Just
Or
take him out from underneath and then get him that way, rather than do an assault above.
yeah, or we can find the boat again, right? Scout it, and put a bunch of like swords and metals and armories like surrounding the boat into the water, and then heat that metal, right? And then like boil the ship.
It's a huge cooking pot. Like
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if that's physics doesn't work that way, but okay. That heat would dissipate to the outside too, not just inward.
Yeah. I don't know anything about D&D. Who knows?
Yeah. I don't know. A direct assault clearly did not work. So either if we're going to do another direct assault, it would have to be, we would need the help. That's all there is to it.
I think we would be more inclined to do maybe deception, maybe, or like some sort of trickery.
Maybe, but they've seen us. They know what we look like now.
Well,
I don't
that's
know
why we
how
have
else.
disguises,
Mm,
right?
I don't know. I kind of like the whole go under the boat, knock a hole in it.
What if he drowns?
We'll touch him and conch him before that happens. Like, I don't know.
He's
Also,
changed.
he's a
The conch
giant.
even
He has
gonna
a
work?
billion hit points.
What's that?
comparatively.
He's changed. Will conch even work?
It's a teleportation spell. Unless there's some magical chain holding him that would prevent that. Like things like Dimension Door and that don't work with physical. Physical chains do not bind teleportation. So if those chains are not magical, then yes, he should be able to conch right through the chains.
Or he'll just carry the chains with
But
him.
I don't know if the chains are magical or not.
We're gonna
I'm
see
just
what-
spitballing ideas because at this point, I'm not sure what else to do.
Mhm.
Mm,
Okay, well, it's 4:30.
All right. So maybe we regroup, figure stuff out on Discord, and then try again next week or whatever.
well, we know what the ship looks like.
yeah, we do.
Although they might switch ships or something if they have more ships.
So, are there other factions we've met that would be able to supply us with ships?
In help.
Well, that one faction that we ran into gave us the Griffin, but they were like, "Well, we can't give you anything either because we're too busy fighting with the giants or whatnot." So
Mhm.
they were only able to give us that one Griffin, which is probably still with our ship at this point.
Hmm.
So we'd have to find another means of transportation to get back there. Unless there's some kind of spell that gives us underwater breathing for however long it would take us to get from the Maelstrom to the Purple Isles to get back to our airship.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I don't know if water
Yeah.
breathing spells or potions exist in this game.
They do.
They do. Interesting.
Yeah. Oh.
So that might be an option. These guys claim to have whales. So what if we, they give us the potions to water breathe for a while. We go back to the Purple Isles. We either get our airship and regroup, or we again make an assault on the ship if we find it.
Lily, didn't you turn into like a big fish the last campaign with like an item?
Not
Is
to
she,
my
like,
knowledge.
I thought she did, like with and then she followed like behind us and
Who's she?
Lily, sunset,
I don't remember her turning into a fish.
or like some sort of water animal.
You guys not picking up Kira?
Kira
Oh, it might
might
have
have.
been Kara. Yeah.
She's a
never
druid.
mind.
She could shapeshift into stuff.
Yeah, might be.
Yeah, I definitely don't just things in the water,
Mhm.
except for, fish.
Mhm. Okay. Hmm.
All right. Well, I mean, we've got a couple of ideas there. I mean, if Uther is going to recon the area to locate the ship, once he finds it and tells us where it is, we can use potions of underwater breathing that they provide to. I mean, we are rescuing his king. We can take some whales, get close to the ship, maybe, I can summon like either a giant octopus or plesiosaurus or whatever they're called, and have him like damage the hull on the underside and get to the king that way. And then we just conch back with the king. And then he'll allow us to go back and get our airship at some point. But that's all I've got right now. But if anyone else has suggestions, I'm obviously more than willing to entertain.
I could use the gaseous form. I didn't use it.
Okay.
I could maybe take the conch, just go inside by myself and just float into the cracks and go into the room and just teleport out.
I don't know if Nick would allow that. That would seem too easy. I mean, it's not up to me, but I'm just saying that sounds. I mean, I like the idea. I just don't know if
I mean, like, while you guys are attacking to distract them all, and then just have one person go in, break them out, and then.
I see what you're saying. So rather than put a hole in the ship, to get to them that way,
have an attack on the ship itself, distract them all, and then have one person sneak in.
I still like the idea of staying underwater where they can't get to
also
us. Because I don't know if gargoyles and the rest of them can swim.
I don't think gargoyles can swim. They're probably made out of stone. They'll just sink to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Creepy though. That squid ship could be like a whole entity in itself, or what if like the Kraken all of a sudden appears underwater?
Well, it probably will.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll elicit the help of. I mean, we talked to the animals, so we'll do another Twilight Bark thing where, hey, let us know if there's a huge Kraken coming.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. So I actually think Vinny's idea is a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Because if you think about this, they're going to be on alert for another attack.
Yeah,
and they're going to have time now to add reinforcements.
Mm-hmm.
So we really should approach it from a different angle, I think. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, but that's just my thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and I can summon sea creatures to again distract the boat while he does his thing.
Right. That's a great idea.
Okay. All right, Uther, just let us know when you find the boat.
Will do.
All right. Awkward silence.
Well, I'm just thinking about.
Everyone walks away.
Yeah. The negative XP amount that we got.
We still killed some. Just because we didn't rescue the king doesn't mean we didn't succeed partially. We succeeded partially. We snuck on board. We killed some guys.
We did a lot of damage.
It just didn't work out. I mean,
it's that RNG, man.
That's the RNG.
Yeah, it is. That's what it is.
We wasn't get an assassinate round.
The Empire struck back, but there's always Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, it was Gems of War all over again.
Wow. All right. Well, I need to take a break, go eat and stuff. So I guess we'll reconvene on Discord at some point. You guys will still talk to me. So have a good one. Take care.
Okay. See you
Take
guys.
care.
All right.
Thanks again.